In a world full of money that can be printed, inflated, and controlled by higher powers, something is quietly emerging and playing by completely different rules. For the first time in centuries, money is not issued by someone in power. Transactions are now confirmed by a decentralized network. Money is now scarce. It respects your purchasing power and your time. Today, everything comes down to whether you have the will to step in and take control of your own monetary destiny or not. Even with all the problems, the pain, the sweat, everybody will one day be faced with a question. What destiny do you choose? Welcome to my 21-day Bitcoin quest.
For the next 21 days, I'm going to attempt to survive only using Bitcoin. Rule number 1, I can't use anything that touches the banking system. No cards, no cash, and the hardest rule of all, I have to earn all the Bitcoin during the challenge, which means I need to find work and get paid in Satoshis. You might be asking, why is this crazy lady going to do this in 21 days? Well, let me tell you, my friend, it is 2025 and we are still working our asses off for money that another man can print. This is what I'm gonna be starting out with. This is my current wallet. Balance. Somebody's gotta do it. Ready for work. Okay, so I'm gonna be trying out different types of jobs throughout this 21-day challenge. And my first job is I'm gonna be a bartender. I know the owner, so I'm gonna try and see if he can hook it up. This is my Akita, and this is where I'm gonna apply to be a bartender for the day. This is me applying for the bartender position.
First of all, do you know how to be a bartender?
I've never been a bartender, but I know how to make smoothies.
But I need you to know how to make smoothies and drinks. So you have to learn before if I'm gonna put you in the bar.
Okay, and how much would you pay me for a day?
I will pay you the minimum,
And what's the minimum?
270 pesos per day.
I'm ready. What do I need to do, boss?
This?
Okay, I'll make you proud, Bobby. We're ready to work. This is a tip jar. And I'm gonna colonize it by putting Bitcoin tips. Washing dishes. Getting money, getting tips. Oh, bueno.
Rico.
¿Está bueno? ¿Está bueno? The day is almost up. I am sweating so much. It is extremely hot. I think I completed my first shift of the series. So I think it's time for me to get paid. I gotta stop saying I think. I am gonna get paid. All right, this is probably going to be the first time that I'm gonna get paid.
I thought you wouldn't make it, but they say you were good.
Done? Oh, I got it. So we just got paid the first time in the series. It is $14, which is around 11,000 sats. It's time for me to shower and let's go shopping. The time has come.
No dejes de tambalear.
Time to let the challenge begin. crazy to me that here in Mexico, minimum wage is $14 for a full 8-hour shift. So I'm gonna walk you through. I'm gonna go to my Primal app. This is where we're gonna log any sort of transaction that I have. There's my credit, exactly $14. You know what? A challenge is a challenge. And would it be a challenge if it was easy? I think not. So it's okay, I just have to be strategic about it. So we just have to calculate. The challenge is, are they gonna accept Bitcoin? So I got $14 times 18 because roughly that's the transaction. I have 252 pesos that I can spend. Okay, this is 30 pesos, this water. This is an issue in the island. Sometimes you don't find that many bananas. And they're 29 a kilo. 1 kilo, so we got 30 pesos here. So Isla Mujeres is a fishing town, so I thought the fish was going to be cheaper. This one looks more fresh. This is 192 pesos. Shrimp gives you a lot of protein. We got bananas that are 29 pesos, 192 pesos. My water, that is 31 pesos. Exactly how much I made today. Now, the big problem, will they accept my Bitcoin? ¿Aceptan Bitcoin como forma de pago? ¿No?
O sea, debe de haber alguna forma, pero nunca hemos hecho eso.
Well, part of me forgot that I kind of locked away all my cards. So I have no cards, nothing. Literally did not buy anything. Nothing. They didn't accept Bitcoin. But you know what? Whatever. This is the first day. I was low-key hoping that Chedraui, for some reason, would accept Bitcoin. I'm just going to freaking go home, rest, and see like what I freaking come up with. Because this is absurd. This is the spot. This is it. Right now, it's literally 3 walls and a dream, but in just 21 days, this is going to be the Bitcoin Cafe. I know it's annoying to learn about Bitcoin online, and I've been very fortunate to meet people in person, just learn from them. And that's why this Bitcoin Cafe is so special. I'm gonna put the big Bitcoin logo right there. In that wall, we're gonna put a quote. Come for the coffee, stay for the revolution. That's the mission. And yeah, you're gonna soon be sipping coffee, enjoying this view. This is literally an open invitation to all of the Bitcoiners from all over the world to come August 21st to Isla Mujeres to the grand opening of the Bitcoin Cafe. My first day surviving on Bitcoin, it was bittersweet. The sweet part was getting paid in Bitcoin. I thought that was going to be the most challenging part, but the bitterness of it comes from the amount of money I made, how hard it was for me to pay with Bitcoin. I didn't buy anything. You know why? Not because I couldn't afford it, that was another problem, but because they didn't accept Bitcoin. I think my next plan is to orange pill grocery stores. I'm gonna go to the little ones, the small ones that are business owned by normal human beings that live their day-to-day here on the island. Honestly, like, this whole thing it's bigger than me. You know, if we do want this Bitcoin thing to take off, we need to experiment, we need to try, we need to do things on the ground. If I'm able to survive 21 days without using fiat, I think we do got a shot, you know, making Bitcoin the currency of the world.
Wait, but before changing the world, I want to change how you use Bitcoin on a daily basis with BitRefill. BitRefill is a platform that lets you spend your Bitcoin in your everyday life through gift cards. Instead of converting back to cash every time you want to pay for something, you can top up your phone, pay subscriptions, buy groceries, all directly with Bitcoin. You can literally run your daily life on Bitcoin without having to constantly be moving in and out from the traditional system. And if you care about your privacy, you can actually use a VPN. If you want to try it, I'll leave the link below, or you can use the code GETBASED to stack a little bit more Bitcoin. Good morning, world! It is day 2 of surviving with no cash, no cards, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I managed to make 11,733 sats bartending, which is just about $14. But the grocery store did not accept Bitcoin. I haven't eaten in 24 hours. Is that like involuntary fasting? I have a headache. I'm starving. Thanks, Bitcoin. First things today in the agenda is to go get food. Fun fact, I moved to this island over a year ago and 0 places accepted Bitcoin. Now we have over 20 merchants, shops, restaurants that accept Bitcoin. I'm hungry, so we need to go get something to eat. We ended up coming all the way to the north part of the island because there's a little shop that accepts Bitcoin. They give mangoes. I didn't realize, and they're sort of like cleaning the beach, so they weren't there. Now we're gonna try to go to another place that it's called Ajal, guys. I'm sweaty and I need food because I don't know how I'm supposed to work today. Y aceptan Bitcoin, ¿no?
No,
Sí, ¿cómo crees con Juan?
a mí no me han comentado nada
¿No?
del cobro del Bitcoin todavía, sí.
After talking to the owner, Juan, he was explaining to me how they had to shut down for 3 weeks. And obviously, like, accepting Bitcoin was not their priority and all this. And after talking to him, I was like, fam, I'm doing a challenge where I'm only surviving with Bitcoin for 21 days. I was like, okay, how about this? Why don't you start accepting Bitcoin only for like the 21 days, and then if you want to sell your Bitcoin and you're not happy with the price or whatever, and I will give you pesos in exchange. I'm happy he accepts Bitcoin, and we are going to order some food.
Yeah, I'm from El Salvador.
What do you know about Bitcoin?
En El Salvador, obviamente por el presidente Bukele, pues empezó a implementar el Bitcoin. Muchos extranjeros y aún la misma gente de El Salvador ya usa Bitcoin en mini tiendas, en tiendas grandes, supermercados.
This is my first meal, and I'm gonna pay for it in sats.
Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita.
Until I can get a grocery store to accept Bitcoin, I'm gonna need to make more than 11,000 sats to survive. By the way, a sat or a Satoshi is 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. Sort of like cents is to dollars. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm about to ask for something that pays more. Offer me another position that accepts more than Bitcoin. Bartending was amazing. Thank you so much for giving me the position.
You're welcome.
But I need something that pays a little bit more because I can't survive with $14 a day. Is there something that I can do that you need or something that will pay more than bartending?
First of all, yes, our system is broke. Actually, I need a photographer to make content for the social media and throw pictures. I can pay you, but I would need to make it like super professional.
How much are you gonna pay?
Like $250.
209,079 sats. I could do that. It is 230 pesos. Perfecto. Action. All right, here's the game plan. I'm gonna become a content creator or photographer for the Point Break Gym. It so happens that they need photos for the website, social media, since they're opening, but duty calls. I'm broke. I need sats. This challenge is going to be harder than I thought. It's all about
honesty here, and we are going to Google how much does a The cost of hiring a photographer for a gym can vary widely, but you can generally expect to pay between $150 and $500 per hour. Guess who's making money? Guess who's making sats? This girl. You know what? Let's be the best photographer there is. Ready to be a photographer. This is officially the first gym on the island that accepts Bitcoin, and it's also probably like the first gym, like a CrossFit closed gym. Long story short, when me and Sal moved to the island, when we wanted to work out, the gyms were unmotivational. And we were like, why don't we build our own gym? Oh, and here it is. We are about to open the doors to this gym, and now we're gonna take the pictures. But I'm gonna put some tunes on and no BRB. So every day during the challenge, we're gonna do a mini Bitcoin lesson of the day. The first one, we'll start with the basics. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is digital money that you can literally send to anyone. You don't need a bank, you don't need a government, you don't need a middleman, literally peer-to-peer. The best definition is it's electronic cash. Most importantly, is money that you can actually own. It's the sad truth, because the money that you think that you have, it's basically just an IOU. And governments print more of it every single year without asking. Banks only keep a fraction of what you actually have in there. The rest, it just gets lent out. Oh yeah, and they freeze accounts. They block payments, inflate away your savings. And the cool thing is, Bitcoin actually fixes that. Bitcoin isn't stored in a bank. It lives in your own wallet, entirely under your control. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. No one can make more Bitcoin, and no one can stop you from using Bitcoin. Every single transaction is verified by thousands of computers all around the world. It's unstoppable. That's what makes Bitcoin different. Not hype, not price. Just money that finally works for you. We've been here for around 5 hours shooting the gym. I'm still freaking tired. All I can think about is food. Honestly, I think being a photographer is, if you own a camera, a really good gig to get. It's harder to get gigs like this, but I think I just got lucky. Time to get paid. Exactly, I better show them.
All right.
After a full day of filming, editing, shooting, sweating, we made 211,079 sats. That's pretty good. Okay, the day, it is not over. I just finished my job, and now it is time to spend some sats. I'm going to try an orange pill. I don't have another option. I'm not going to go another day starving. I'm not gonna survive this challenge if I literally don't orange pill a fruit place with veggies and eggs. Like, I need my protein, fam. Hola, ¿sabes qué es Bitcoin?
Sí,
El dinero digital.
claro.
Tengo que sobrevivir 21 días solo comprando mi comida con Bitcoin. Quería saber si por esos 21 días podría comprar acá mis verduras y mi comida con Bitcoin. ¿Quieren quedarse con el Bitcoin? Perfecto. Si no, se los pago en pesos.
No.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? La cosa es que estoy haciendo una serie de 21 días donde estoy sobreviviendo con Bitcoin.
¿Pero qué es el Bitcoin?
Es una moneda digital, entonces es literal nosotros intercambiamos, no tienes que reportarlo en ningún lado y no tener que pasar por bancos o terceras personas. Lo podríamos hacer ahorita para que pruebes hoy. Literal, no sé, me compro un plátano, es algo muy cool. No sé si lo quieres intentar.
Bueno,
¿Sí?
vamos a ver.
¿Sí? La más fácil se llama Wallet of Satoshi.
¿Es este?
Esta. No, ya la estoy descargando. Yo te recomendaría que lo veas y lo utilices como ahorros. Literal, lo dejes ahí, vas a ver cómo va a crecer. No tienes nada que perder. Listo. Entonces, lo aprietas, pones permitir para que te lleguen. Oh manches, me has salvado. Oh my God. I can't wait any longer, so I have to eat my banana. I'm starving. How did my day went? Honestly, just to finish on that orange pilling, what I need to start doing is just asking them questions. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I need to explain to them that, yeah, Bitcoin is literally peer-to-peer electronic cash. It is cash. Who doesn't want another form of payment? Today went better than yesterday because I have more money, significantly upped my gains. Financially, I feel more stable. Now the problem is literally finding places that will accept Bitcoin that are not restaurants. Today, I've literally had only 2 meals. I've had my fruit bowl that I had for breakfast, and then I had a banana that I paid for to Ronnie with. I need to figure out where I'm gonna get more food. I gotta eat, gotta get my gains. The challenges that are coming up ahead, it's not just finding a place that will pay me in sats or finding a place that would let me spend sats, but it's also I gotta build the Bitcoin Cafe. We still have 19 days until the opening of the Bitcoin Cafe, so that's a full hill on its own. Why am I doing this? If you're comfortable, you're not growing, so I have to view this challenge as that. I moved to this island to create a Bitcoin circular economy, have been focusing on orange pilling merchants, having more merchants accept Bitcoin. Because all the merchants that I originally accept Bitcoin, most of them kind of like forgot how to use it. I've been putting them to the side. And one of the things, if I do want this to work, I have to be consistent and always go to them, have it be second nature. You know, like not be a barrier for them to accept Bitcoin. So I think that is a huge issue that I'm realizing. But I think it's turning out to be more for Bitcoin Isla, BTC Isla, for another push for the merchants to start accepting Bitcoin. I think tomorrow I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna have to eat a regular meal in my Akita fam, because not that I'm gonna be easy on myself, but the thing is, like, I've been trying to like not go to the places that I know accept Bitcoin. I don't know why, but I feel like for the beginning, I need to fuel my body, I need to fuel myself and get a good breakfast. Honestly, just look at the bright side, you know? If this works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All I know is that every sat I earn is getting us closer to opening the Bitcoin Cafe, closer to proving that living on Bitcoin isn't a fantasy. It's already happening. I'm living it. It's not all rainbows and butterflies, I can tell you that. There's so many no's, so many people that are closed-minded and just don't want to give it an opportunity. But there's very, very few people that take the leap of faith, and those are the ones that are gonna change the world. Bitcoin is working, slowly, daily, sat by sat. Look, let's see what tomorrow brings. For some bull vibes, it's another day, but one day closer to end this. I'm kidding. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, world! It is officially day 3 of surviving with no cash, no cards, just Bitcoin. So yesterday, I managed to earn 211,079 sats, which is about 250 bucks. And I did that by taking photos. I was a photographer for a day. Now we officially have spending power, but we have literally no places to spend the money with. And I'm starving. because yes, yesterday we managed to get Ronnie to accept Bitcoin for some bananas and some veggies. I only managed to get a banana, but I need like a real meal. I'm talking like steak and eggs. My stomach is growling. So we're gonna go to Mayaquita to get some breakfast. Let's go. Mayaquita was the first place to accept Bitcoin here on the island. Now it's turned into home of the Bitcoin classes, home of the Bitcoin meetups. It was the first place on the island to have a Bitcoin ATM. And today it's going to be the first place that's actually going to feed me. I'm here thinking. Yes, I'm thinking now because I have food in my system. One of Bitcoin's biggest strength is that it's peer-to-peer, but that's also its biggest challenge. What do I mean by that? It requires you to make peers understand Bitcoin rather than relying on a government to tell you that money is actually worth something because it is backed by them. No government is gonna tell people that Bitcoin is actually worth something. And that's where like my eureka moment connected. Bitcoin forces all early adopters to be the best spokesperson there is to advocate for Bitcoin being a legal tender, for Bitcoin to be used as a currency. That is the actual price we pay for being early. Or else the revolution wouldn't materialize. Sue me if you don't agree with me, but just a food for thought. Bitcoin is all about peers, and that's where I need to start to find other jobs. Time to pay. A good friend of mine called Sean Petty. He is the owner of Everything Isla here on the island. I am meeting him at one of his properties. My plan is to ask him to be a property manager for the day. See if I can get some daddy for our man. You know how I told you about the challenge that I'm doing, like the 21 days?
Yeah.
I actually need to find a job every day and get paid in sats. And I was wondering, since you have all these properties, do you need like a property manager for your day that maybe I could fill in this spot?
As a matter of fact, we have a guest checking in tomorrow at Trish Chili's pit house. Let's go up there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So here's the game plan. There's a concierge service here on the island called Everything Isla. And the owner is a Bitcoiner. And thanks to them, over 180 properties here on the island accept Bitcoin. We're gonna make sure that a few houses are ready for their next guest. And yeah, I'm gonna be a property manager for the day. Today's Bitcoin lesson of the day is, what is Bitcoin backed by? Nothing. And that's why it works. Think of a dollar bill or this 50 pesos bill. It's just a piece of paper. It only has value because the government says it has value, which is why paper money is backed by government. Eventually goes worthless. Look at Venezuela. If there is one lesson from history class that you need to take, is that governments don't last forever. But Bitcoin isn't like that. It doesn't need to be backed by anything because it is the valuable thing. How do we know it's valuable? Because millions of people voluntarily every single day exchange time, energy, and other forms of money for it. The cool thing is, no government required. Money is just a way to store and exchange our time and energy. Money doesn't literally have to be backed by anything. All it has to do is just those two tasks. And Bitcoin has all the properties to make that happen. It is scarce, it is easy to send, only impossible to fake. Honestly, only weak money needs to be backed by something. Strong money stands on its own. Bitcoin is a digital bearer asset, and eventually it will back everything else. You You know how you were telling me about everything Isla? I've been looking for places to get groceries and stuff, and there's no way.
We do groceries.
Do you accept Bitcoin?
Yeah, we accept Bitcoin.
No way, Sean!
Yeah, order groceries through us. We'll deliver it to your door.
You literally just solved my problem because, bro, I have been starving. I have not places to, let me regroup myself.
All right, so now we don't go to lunch. Now you get to make us lunch.
Now I'll make us lunch and order it through Everything Isa. Because the thing was, I went to the different little markets to buy my groceries with Bitcoin. Nobody would take it.
Then we got the solution.
So you offer groceries. What else if I need things to survive on?
Everything Isla. So anything from the time you get off the plane until you're right back to the airport. Your airport transfer, your golf carts, groceries delivered. If you want a massage at your house, if you want a DJ to come play, everything.
And I can do it paying with Bitcoin.
That's right, everything.
Finally home. I need to shower because that heat was disgusting. All right, I'm showered and I forgot to tell Sean to pay me. But I was like, yo, this is Bitcoin. I don't need to see him physically for him to pay me. So I'm gonna call him up. Hey Sean, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for all the hard work.
I forgot to ask for my payment.
Oh, I thought you were doing that for free.
Hey!
Well, how about I send you 42,000 sats?
Hey, let's do it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll invoice you and just send it to there.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. I'll then go to buy, and I'm gonna copy. This part is becoming my favorite part of the series. I get to tell you how much I made today. The moment of truth. So after cleaning houses, cleaning windows, we managed to make 42,253 sats. Ooh. It is time to spend some money. Work is not over. This is our time to test Sean's services. Will we finally have a grocery store that accepts Bitcoin? Ooh! The groceries are here! I got my food. I have food. Time for a mini food haul. And let me show you what I got. Filet de tilapia, 85 pesos. Filete basa blanco, 54 pesos. Shrimp for 85 pesos. 100 pesos. Mangoes, the mangoes here are so good. 4 apples. A big papaya. This is $35 worth. We're here in the Bitcoin Cafe. How did the day go? The day was draining. I don't think I've ever sweated so much in my life. My respect goes to everybody that is out there cutting grass from sunrise to sunset. Probably the toughest thing. I did not come dressed appropriately for my jobs. I thought I was gonna be a property manager. For some reason, something in me said property manager, dress properly. Mowing the lawn, cleaning windows, fixing up, bedrooms. Other than that, fam, proof of work. You gotta earn your sats. If we want Bitcoin to succeed, we need to test it out. The number one theme that kept coming up is the power of peer-to-peer. We are the ones that make Bitcoin work. Bitcoin filters people. Be somewhere where there are Bitcoiners, them giving me a hand and giving me job positions. If you're a Bitcoiner, Bitcoiners will help you. Why am I doing this? We've been surviving so long with a middle person, with the banks fucking us over. I think it's time for us to take control of our own money. It's time to test out, is it at all possible to get jobs, to get paid in Bitcoin, and to actually survive on Bitcoin? Because obviously I started this because I'm sick and tired of working for another money that another man can print. You can't print Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin not only a savings technology, but also a real currency that can be used day to day? Many people are like, Bitcoin's not ready for 8 billion people. It's not meant to be fit day-to-day money. How do you know? Have you tried to survive 21 days? I guess you gotta stick around and find out, fam. 2 days ago, I had no food, nothing. Now I've got protein, I got fruit. Honestly, not having a bank account has not affected me yet, but it does make me realize how much I've taken money for granted. I think that's why a lot of people don't ask questions about our monetary system. People just want to conveniently spend and use their own money so they don't starve. And who can blame them? Bitcoin isn't magic. It's not instant. It's network money that we have to build. So honestly, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna recharge because tomorrow we gotta do it again. We're one day closer to finding out it is possible to survive with Bitcoin. See you in day 4. We are on day 4 of literally surviving with no cards, no cash, nothing that has to do with banks, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I earned 42,253 sats, which is about $50. I was managing properties, fam, cleaning windows, mowing some lawns. Today is a new day. First, let's get changed before we get into that. If surviving only 21 days using Bitcoin wasn't enough of a challenge, we're gonna take it up a notch. We're gonna make it even crazier. Well, not me, you. Yes, you're gonna be able to make it crazier for me. The Wheel of Bull! On this wheel behind me, there are 14 slots. 14 disgusting slots that will not only hold me back, but make it even more challenging for me to complete the 21 days in peace. There's punishments, perks, and total chaos. Homeless. I get to go homeless for a day. If it lands on homeless, I would have to find a new home for the night and pay for it with Bitcoin. Cold sweeps. If it lands on cold sweep, everything that I've earned so far has to be literally swept into cold storage. Bitcoin word ban. That one definitely is in my top. I hate them. I have to go through the whole day without using the word Bitcoin. How am I gonna do that? You can find the full list of the wheel down underneath the video description. Every single day, we're gonna be posting a lightning invoice on Nostr to unlock a spin. The sats are gonna be split in half. Half will go to the making of these beautiful videos, and then the other half will go into the funding of the Bitcoin Cafe on the opening day. Every single day, the price to spin doubles. We're gonna start with 21,000 sats to spin the first spin. All right, so normally this is the part where I actually tell you what my job for the day is. Today, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna take a well-deserved break. Well, sort of. Today I'm gonna make my money making content. No, not OnlyFans. Henry, chill. If you're already on Nostr, go follow me at Isabella@primal.net. If you don't know what the heck Nostr is, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you the power of Nostr. We're at a mango stand and we're gonna try and get some mangoes and some coconuts and see if someone from Nostr will pay for it. ¿Puedo un mango en palito, por favor? So behind me is a mango shop and I'm gonna get a mango and a coconut and we're gonna have a random stranger pay for it using Nostr. I'm gonna teach you how to do it. This coconut is worth 4,700 sats and I'm not gonna pay for it. A random stranger on Nostr will. So I'm going to create the invoice. I'm gonna put apply. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna copy it. I already ate the coconut and I already ate the mango. Boom! After like about 30 minutes, we can actually leave the coconut stand. We got 2 people. One person paid for the mango and another person paid for the coconut. Look at the transactions. Mango, coconut, coconut. Huge shout out to you guys. Te vas a descargar esta aplicación que se llama Wallet of Satoshi. Vas a instalar. Perfecto, entonces déjame ponerlo en pesos mexicanos. Okay, I'm gonna go to Primal, send. Ahora yo solo escaneo eso
y ya yo te puedo pagar. Y ya, ¿te llegó? Rapidísimo. I'm at a cafe right now that takes Bitcoin, and I'm gonna show you the power of Nostr. You're gonna pull up Primal, and then you're gonna create an invoice, and you're gonna put receipt. All right, what I'm gonna get is 15,000 sats. I'm gonna put cafe lunch, you put apply, and boom, this generated it. So now I'm gonna put copy. So I'm gonna take a picture of what I want. All the person has to do is just pay it and boom. So you're probably confused with what just happened right now and what happened earlier in the mango stand. I completely understand because you're probably like, what the heck is this chick doing? Let me explain. Nostr is this open source protocol. In other words, open source social media where Bitcoin is the native currency. If Bitcoin is making money free from government and free from corporation control, Nostr is doing the exact same thing with social media. That leads us to the Bitcoin lesson of the day. So the Bitcoin lesson of the day is, what is Nostr? Nostr is like Twitter, Facebook, or Blue Sky, but with one killer feature. Nobody can shut it down, just like Bitcoin. It's all the things that make Bitcoin good money, but with social media. It's censorship resistant, it's ad free, it has no CEO, no algorithm selling your soul. It's just a protocol, which means that anyone can build apps on it. If you don't like your recommended feed, then you can just switch clients. If you don't like the rules, then you can build your own. And the wildest part, you can get paid for your posts. Just how I paid for this coconut. All I gotta say is, most social media platforms force you to an algorithm, one designated to addict you, outrage you, sell you. When the product is free, you are the product. More screen time, more ads, more profit for them. But the cool thing is, Nostr doesn't play that game. It runs on open relays and nodes. You own copies of your own data locally, and the rest just flows peer-to-peer, just like torrents or the Bitcoin network. No middlemen, no manipulation, no rage bait, no censorship, just better incentives and better vibes. That's Nostr. How did the day go? Let me give you a recap of today. It was freaking amazing. Today's goal was not to orange pill. It was literally to survive the day on Nostr. Now accepts Bitcoin. Did not expect that at all. It was harder than I thought, yes. One of the coolest things about today was how the community got my back. In real time, hooked it up with my meals. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it was all paid for on Nostr by strangers on the internet. I cannot grasp my mind about that. Thank you so much. I did feel so much love from every single person on Nostr. Today, day 4 has taught me that, the power of Bitcoiners. It blows my mind how many people actually care about this. Whenever you need help, Bitcoiners are out there to help you. I've never felt so much love and support from a community than today. All right, it is nighttime, and I waited out this long to share with you how much money I made using Nostr. You're going to be shocked. We made 216,578 sats. That is way more than I made being a property manager, way more than being a bartender for a full day, almost as much as being a photographer. I did not expect to make this much money posting on Nostr. This is the power of Nostr. Oh my God, 2 hours ago, somebody just freaking zapped the wheel. You might be wondering why I'm dressed like this, and I'm gonna tell you why. We just got the first spin of the Wheel of Boom!
This is the human in question. NostrStuff.com. He is the one in charge of enabling the first spin. Can you please press the button to initiate the spin?
Don't trust, verify.
And we're gonna spin the wheel of bull. Good morning, world! It is exactly day 5 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the government, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I made 216,578 sats, which is about 250 bucks, posting on Nostr. No, not OnlyFans. It's like Twitter, but better. And a huge shout out to Primal because they're literally keeping me alive. Yesterday, last night, someone activated the Wheel of Bull! It landed on homelessness. Which means that tonight I have to find a place to stay and pay for it using Bitcoin. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're probably like, okay, the decision is simple, just go find a place and pay for it with Bitcoin, but I don't want to. Here's the dilemma, here's my situation. I have 2 choices to make. I've been literally grinding for 5 days straight to manage to make over 450,000 sats, which is about $500. If I sleep somewhere else tonight, that means like half of the money that I earned will be gone. I have a decision to make. Spend sats now to be safe or gamble it all and just sleep at the beach. The beach is free, fam. Let that sink in. But here's the catch. You're like, okay, fine, go sleep at the beach. And I keep all my sats that I made. If someone unlocks the wheel and saps 42,000 sats, there's a 21% chance that it lands on cold sweep. So all my sats locked up, untouchable. I don't know what to do. Let's do a little list of pros and cons. Pros of spending the sats. I get a roof, I get a shower, I'll be safe, and I'll have a little bit of peace of mind. That's half of my earnings gone. And what if I need it for tomorrow? What if the wheel lands on cold sweep and I get to start from zero all over again? Pros of sleeping in the beach. I save all my sats, I prove that I'm hardcore, and I get to say that I did it. Cons of sleeping in the beach. I'm a girl. It's not safe. I'll be alone on an island at the beach.
Anybody!
You never know what could happen, and that's low-key scary. So this is what Bitcoin does. It forces you to think on trade-offs. Comfort versus freedom. Now versus later. Safety versus stacking. Look, but tonight I gotta make a call. On top of being homeless, I still gotta earn some money. I thought I was good with the grocery delivery that I got a couple days ago, but I'm not. I still need to stock up on some things. And I'm talking about coffee, I'm running out. I don't got water anymore. And I need some eggs and veggies for breakfast. I reached out to Jose and Haiti. They have a taco stand and a churro stand in downtown. And they're gonna hire me for the day and they're gonna pay me with Bitcoin. Here's the game plan. Today, I'm making tacos and churros. Yeah, you heard that right. Because selling food for Bitcoin feels more real than half the economy right now. No printer, no middleman, just work, money. Let's go make some real money. This is Jose. This is the first taco stand in Isla Mujeres that started accepting Bitcoin. When he opened Tacos Toro, we asked him if he accepted Bitcoin. ¿Cómo ha sido aceptar Bitcoin en la isla?
Pues ha sido fantástico, porque así podemos trabajar y tener un buen servicio para los que trabajan con Bitcoin.
¿Se te ha sido fácil?
Fácil no, pero sí es bonito, es bueno. Porque al principio pues no le buscaba cómo, pero ya una vez aprendiéndolo, no te digo que ya lo aprendimos tanto, pero allá estamos trabajando con ello.
¿Cuál ha sido una de las barreras en aceptar Bitcoin?
Pues la verdad no lo conocía. Ya nos platicabas y entendimos cómo es, pues ya lo aceptamos, ya Ahorita pues ya trabajamos con ellos. Ahora los visitantes que vienen con a pagar con Bitcoin preguntan y les decimos que sí.
¿Cuál es el secreto para el taco perfecto?
El secreto es un buen servicio.
Now, meet Haley. But these two are the only ones that accept Bitcoin. When she saw that Jose was actually getting more clients because he accepted Bitcoin, she was like, yo, I'm down. That's game theory playing out. That's Bitcoin. Not a hard sell, just a smart move.
¿Cómo ha sido aceptar Bitcoin aquí en la isla?
Ya ves que no conocíamos, nosotros no conocíamos eso, entonces tú viniste, nos enseñaste y la gente sí ha traído el Bitcoin. Y lo bueno que la gente ya está conociendo y hay gente que viene y ya te compra con Bitcoin, ya no te compra con pesos o con dólares. Y tal vez nosotros en un tiempo salgamos de acá y vamos a ir a comprar con el Bitcoin que otra gente nos viene a dejar. Fíjate que no me ha costado aceptar Bitcoin, porque pues al final de cuentas es dinero.
Tacos, and we're gonna do the Bitcoin lesson of the day in Tacos Toro and Marquesita's churro stand. And we're gonna talk about why money is energy. Money is just stored energy. You work, you sweat, you think. You trade your energy for a number in the bank. That number is supposed to represent what you gave up to earn it. Whether it's calories, time, focus, pain, risk. But here's the scam. And they can print it without lifting a finger. And every single time that they do, the energy that you stored gets stolen from you. This is why Bitcoin matters. Because Bitcoin costs to create. Main Street economists literally say that Bitcoin's energy is wasteful because supposedly it uses just as much power as Argentina, which is ironic because Argentina's currency is completely worthless. But that electricity usage is actually a good thing. It's a really good thing because that's the thing. Every single Bitcoin is earned, mined, forged in the furnace of real world costs. No central bank, no bailouts, no backroom deals. Just raw power turned into incorruptible money. Printing trillions of dollars while gaslighting a full-on generation, that's wasteful. Bitcoin is a battery for your energy, and unlike fiat, it doesn't leak. After hours of heat, grease, cooking, I made 4,600 sats, which is about $5. And I spent it all because I was thirsty, so I ended up buying 2 water bottles. But you know what? It is what it is. Hard work pays off. But that doesn't matter because while I was out there working, I managed to make more money. Let me tell you why. Because of you. Thanks to you from watching the YouTube series, I ended up getting paid $53. But hear this, I did not use a bank account to claim it because I found this loophole or this hack with Bitcoin Wealth. The ad revenue from YouTube, which is just about 47,000 sats, I can just input their direct deposit and they pay it out directly into Bitcoin to my Lightning wallet. I didn't even have to touch the bank account. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Ooh, payment received. Look at that. If you want to start getting all your paychecks and your direct deposits converted into Bitcoin, you should definitely check them out. bitcoinwell.com/YOLO or the link in the description. A big love to them for supporting this series. You don't have to spend sats every day, but I have a thyroid condition, so I have to eat fresh. So right now, we are on our way to Ronnie's fruit stand to get fresh fruit and fresh veggies. So Ronnie isn't here, but Ronnie's like, yo, send me the invoice via Bitcoin and I'm gonna show you how to do it. He doesn't have to be here. Okay, so this is how we do it. I took a picture of Ronnie's QR and then we go to Primo. ¿Cuánto es? Espera, en 85 pesos. Fruta. ¡Ey! Ya, listo. Ya se lo envié. The day is not over yet. I did not forget. I have been thinking all day about what I'm gonna do because I'm homeless today. I can't sleep at home. My game plan right now, I really did think about it, and I think I'm gonna sleep in the beach. There's always a possibility of having my sats be swept into cold storage, but that's the price you pay. I get to keep my sats. That is what I'm gonna do today. After today's work, I'm exhausted, so it's gonna be a long freaking night, fam. 4 days ago, I torched my safety net. No cash, no card, no nothing. No backup plan. Today, I made food, I earned Bitcoin. I was actually saved by Bitcoin well, but that wheel is still haunting me. All that I'm thinking about is that it's going to get harder. I'm gonna need more sats, I'm gonna need more jobs. I need a miracle. But here's the thing, I'm not doing this just to survive. I'm doing this to prove to you that a Bitcoin economy does work, that freedom can scale. One stand, one class, one orange pill at a time. I guess I'm gonna see you on day 6. I got my pillow and I got 2 towels. This is it, my friends. We're gonna be sleeping at the beach. I'm actually excited. It's been a minute that I've done something crazy like this. As you can hear the ocean, it's really loud. Me and the ocean. Good morning, world. It is day 6 of living with no cards, no cash, no fiat. Yesterday, somebody spun the wheel for 21,000 sat and it landed on homelessness. Obviously, this was the last thing that I wanted because it's just another hurdle for me to overcome. One of the things is true, I am tired. I have 0 pesos to my name, but you at home can spin the difficulty adjustment or the wheel of bull for 42,000 sats. Yes, the price has doubled because the grand opening of the Bitcoin Cafe is not gonna pay for itself. My throat's a little raspy from sleeping at the beach. Today, we're on a mission. Every day we're on a mission, but today's a very special mission. We need to find orange paint. This is our main task for today. So let's get to it. So here's the game plan. We're gonna paint the wall of the Bitcoin Cafe today. And we have a major problem. We need a paintbrush, paint, and everything that you need to paint a wall. And I need to buy all that paying with Bitcoin. So let's go. We're here in our first stop. There's only 2 paint shops in all of Isla Mujeres. And let's hope our saving grace if they do take Bitcoin. I don't think so. Buenas. ¿Acepta Bitcoin de forma de pago? ¿Es dinero digital?
No, creo que nada más transferencias.
If it wasn't obvious, they did not accept Bitcoin. But that's okay. So we're gonna go to the other place. Okay, good news. There are 3 spots, not 2, that sell paint here on the island. I feel like the smaller they are, the better and more likely they are to accept Bitcoin. So let's see what we can do with this. Buenas. Estoy tratando de pintar una pared y quería saber más o menos el precio, creo que de esta. Un bote chiquito.
8.90.
8.90.
Un galón de 4 litros.
¿Ustedes aceptan Bitcoin como forma de pago?
No, solo transferencia, tarjeta y efectivo. Pero ¿cómo se hace? Bueno, yo nunca lo he visto el pago de Bitcoin. ¿Cómo te lo hacen el pago?
Te enseño cómo. Te descargas esta app, Wallet of Satoshi. Ahí vas a ver lo fácil que es. Mira, pones comenzar y ya. Está en dólares acá, te lo voy a cambiar a pesos. Literal, pones recibir, cantidad, 8.90, generar factura. Y esto yo lo escaneo y te lo paso. Perfecto. Ahí está, así de rápido. Pues sí, me han salvado de esta.
Okay.
Perfecto. Ya, gracias.
Perfecto.
Oh my God. That was easy. I feel like it's getting easier and easier as the days go by. I feel like once you start losing the fear of rejection, it just happens really quickly. Or maybe it's just like that I'm doing it every day, that I already expect a no. So when they say yes, it's like, wait, what? You accept Bitcoin? So look, this is the best paint shop. Don't think I forgot the Bitcoin lesson of the day. Today we're gonna discuss on how rare is Bitcoin. There are 21 million Bitcoin in existence. And to put into perspective, there are 58 million millionaires all around the world. Even if every single millionaire wanted one Bitcoin, there would not be enough. They literally can't. The math doesn't work. So if you're just holding 0.1 Bitcoin, you're already ahead of the game. But here's the better question. What happens when all the Bitcoin is mined? That's when Bitcoin gets brilliant. You see, Bitcoin is secured by this global swarm of decentralized machines. Miners are spending real-world energy to secure the network. Right now, they get paid new Bitcoin. But by the year 2035, 99% of all Bitcoin will be mined. So how are they going to keep going? Transaction fees. There's a limited space in each block. And if you want your money to move, you have to bid. Just like a highway, but with money. And miners get paid in fees. The more demand to move Bitcoin, the more people will pay to get their transactions in. That's how Bitcoin keeps running forever, obviously without printing more. And when the last Bitcoin is mined in 2140, the only way to get more Bitcoin is for you to convince people to give you theirs. Like by selling them a taco. This will be 4,000 sats. My favorite part of the series. Today, we didn't really work for money, but because of Nostr, I actually earned some sats. And we made 42,915 sats, which is roughly $49. That's a lot, fam. We also did spend sats buying the paint, the paintbrush, everything that I needed to build the wall. So technically, I'm positive 1,000 sats. That being said, was it worth it? I think so. Let's go check out the cafe. Sitting here with the brand new Fix the Money, Fix the World. When it rains, it pours. That's a phrase. This series is teaching me so much. 21 days surviving on Bitcoin is teaching me many people say they're gonna do something, but they never do it. It teaches you to not overthink. It's like, bro, just do it. The worst thing that can happen is you learn from it and you move on. How are we feeling financially? It has been a little exhausting today though. I'm not gonna lie about that. But financially, looking at my sats, I feel good. Do I regret the decision of sleeping at the beach? No. Am I scared I'm probably gonna get a cold sweep? Yes. Today felt good. Today felt amazing. Today was probably the first day that I can see light at the end of the tunnel. After reading everybody's comments, everybody's feedback, it's the fuel that I needed. The reality is I'm broke in fiat, but I'm doing pretty good on Bitcoin. We have managed to have over 500,000 sats, which is about $600. We are turning Bitcoin into this shape, this community. We're giving it color, giving it purpose. This is probably the first day that I actually feel like I'm not surviving. I view it like we're building. No! The moment I am least excited about. We're dressed for the difficulty adjustment wheel. The Wheel of Bull! Here it is. I'm gonna need you to press the button. Press it.
This time is different.
I'm so scared for this. Please, 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 please. It is exactly day 7 of living with no fiat, no banks, no cards, no nothing. Just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I made 42,915 sats, which is roughly 46 bucks. Today is the moment that I've been saving all my money for, because we have to buy a lot of stuff for the Bitcoin Cafe. Nostr, you're saving my ass on these days that I don't work. And to make things worse, someone spun the wheel of bull! Please, 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 please. ¿Qué tocó? Uy! 21-3! This punishment is not too shabby. It's just time consuming. I have to do 21 push-ups, 21 sit-ups, and 21 squats every single hour. At least I still got my Bitcoin. We've got a real problem. We have to go over to mainland. We need to do a bread testing for the Bitcoin Cafe to see what products we're gonna offer. I need to buy milk, coffee, caramel, and create the menu for the Bitcoin Cafe. We are currently on our way to the ferry. I'm a little nervous. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm gonna go up and be like, hey, do you accept Bitcoin? They're probably gonna say no. What if I buy my ticket from somebody else using Bitcoin? Because that's one of the things. This challenge has made me think outside the box. Buenas. Uno sencillo normal. ¿Aceptas Bitcoin? No? All right, so they do not accept Bitcoin. That was obvious. There's not that many people here. I don't know who I'm gonna ask that I can buy their ticket from. Oh my God, this is one of the guys from the Bitcoin meetup. ¿Cómo estás? This is the chiropractor of the island, and he comes to the Bitcoin meetup. And what are the odds that I find him in the line to cross over to Cancun? He has a ticket that he's gonna sell to me, and I'm gonna give him sats for to Primal, and he has Wallet of Satoshi. Yo lo escaneo con... Perfecto, ya. Gracias. This is amazing. We're going to mainland. We're here in the cafe, and no, they did not accept Bitcoin, but they make everything fresh. Okay, so good news. He said no today, but yes, in the future. So I call that a win. My favorite part of the day, which is us working out. We are here in Cancun, in mainland, and there's these really dope High Rocks classes. I messaged Fer, the owner of this gym, and I was like, yo, would you be down to take Bitcoin? And he was like, heck yeah, I'm down. I've never done that before, but I'm willing to try. So let's go show him how to accept Bitcoin. Bye. This is gonna be the first gym in all of Cancun to accept Bitcoin. ¿Por qué decidiste aceptar Bitcoin?
Yo uso Bitcoin desde, no sé, como hace más de 10 años. Pues es una manera más fácil de pagar, de hacer pasar dinero de un lado a otro. Entonces, si puede ser cómodo para las personas que lo quieren usar, pues es una buena idea.
What do you want everybody to know about Hustle?
The best gym in Cancun. The best place to work out. Cuando quieran venir a Cancún y quieran un gran lugar para entrenar, Hustle.
La de Wallet of Satoshi es que esta es la forma más rápida de hacerlo y no es complicado. Entonces pones receive y ¿cuánto te pago por yo y por Clau?
440 pesos.
Entonces pones amount, generate invoice, yo te escaneo esto, listo. Y ya.
Nice,
sí. I got it. We're going out of our way to go to Soriana. I found the biggest hack ever. Bit Refill fam. Bit Refill allows you to buy gift cards using Bitcoin. Over 100 different countries, thousands of stores, no banks, no borders, no fiat. And we're gonna use Bit Refill to literally buy the supplies for the Bitcoin Cafe. We're doing this. Soriana.
Ok, mira.
Ya, funcionó. We paid using Bitcoin, all thanks to Bitrefill. Muchas gracias. The next ferry is at 8 p.m. It is 7:15, so we have exactly 40 minutes to find someone to buy me a ticket, and I pay for them with Bitcoin. You guys know about Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
Yes.
Yes.
And I was wondering if I can just show you guys doing a transaction. Like I pay you guys and you guys give me like my ticket? No? It's okay.
We don't use Bitcoin.
Hola. ¿Ustedes utilizan Bitcoin? ¿No? Estoy grabando una serie y quería saber si me podrías ayudar. I'm gonna give him 100 pesos. Ya te lo descargaste. ¿Sabes qué es Bitcoin?
Sí, una criptomoneda, claro.
Voy a poner en pesos mexicanos, escaneo, y entonces ya te llega. Mira. ¡Tarán! ¡Listo!
¿Te hizo la transacción?
Mi ticket ferry. Entonces lo que puedes hacer es, cuando vienen bitcoiners, te pueden dar propina en Bitcoin. You saved my life. When you ask for help, you get it. Wow. It's just like sort of being in a mindset, like when you ask for stuff, you get things. As I'm sitting here waiting for the ferry, all I kept thinking about is the economy a scam? Short answer, yes. Money isn't real. The entire system is made up. Do you understand that the dollar is not even backed by anything? Not gold, not silver, nothing tangible. Literally just like government vibes and promises. You give up your peace, you give up your health, you give up your time with your kids to pay for a house that you're not even spending any time in because you're working, or to pay for a car that you literally use to drive to work. And that mortgage that you're spending on that house that you don't spend any time in, when the bank loaned you that money, they made it up. They made up that money. That's fake money they're loaning to you. It's called fractional reserve banking. Google it, or don't if you want to keep your sanity. But now you have to go and work real hours to pay off real interest of this debt that they literally created. If you miss a payment, you're punished. And don't even get me started on taxes. You get taxed before you even get your paycheck. But then when you start investing, AKA in society's approved gambling, you pay less in taxes without actually having to work, because investment taxes are taxed way less than working taxes. Let that sink in. It's just crazy to me that the system taxes those who go out to work than the people who are out there and placing bets on stocks. The economy is a scam. Money is a scam. All I gotta say is just like ask more questions. Go down the rabbit hole. Go do the research. Like, don't believe everything you're being told. Be curious. Inevitably, all those questions that you ask, they will lead you to Bitcoin. That might finally be our way out. We're here buying Bitcoin. We're teaching Tita how to buy Bitcoin because she saw the series and she's like, now I believe in Bitcoin.
Entonces le pones aquí en comprar.
Ahorita voy a salirme de esto, no me vayan a transear.
No te vamos a transear, pero no tienes que irte. Y Tita, ¿por qué quisiste comprar Bitcoin ahora?
Pues que ya nos está alcanzando más el dragón, ¿no? Como ahorro, ¿no?
Sí. It is officially the end of day 7. We are 1/3 of the way in, and I'm surviving. Living on the Bitcoin standard is exhausting. Somehow, I wouldn't say standing, I'm sitting. No job today, fam. You know, sometimes you gotta live or you gotta work on the side and not actually get paid. But we actually did make some sats through Nostr. Drum roll, please. We managed to make 76,632 sats. Just about $88. That is pretty good money. Nostr, you're saving my ass in this series. Aside from all that, it went
amazing. Like, I got almost everything that I needed. People in mainland are more open to Bitcoin. I don't know if I'm getting better or it was just easier. I managed to get my ferry ticket. The power of actually talking to people. Obviously, people do look at me like a little weirdo, but that's another point. Right now, financially, I feel pretty good. I know we have a lot of things to spend money on. In my goals is to buy things on Amazon and Chedraui. I'm not done with Chedraui. I'm going to fight until they get my Bitcoin. I think I'm gonna use BitRefill for this. Let's see what tomorrow brings, because tomorrow I go back to work. Good morning, world! It is exactly day 8 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the bank, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, we made 76,632 sats, which is just about $88. Yesterday, we traveled to mainland and it was a hike. I'm not gonna lie. We spent a lot of money, buying the ferry tickets, spending a day pass at the gym, buying some steaks that got stolen. But we're alive, we're surviving, we're here. We need to make more money. Today, I got a new job lined up. We hustle. Ready for the wheel of ball. Last night, someone spun the wheel. I'm so scared, guys. You have no idea.
Cypher folks, right code.
The wheel of ball. I feel it. Oh! Crowdfunded. Let's see. Crowdfunded. Every purchase you make needs to be crowdfunded for 24 hours. You have to post every invoice onto Nostr. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. For starters, what do you even do?
What?
Like, what do you even do? Yeah, like, what do you do? Like, tell people what you do so they don't think I'm crazy.
Okay. I have some Airbnbs here in Isla Mujeres, Mayaquita. It's 2 big villas if you want to come over with your family. Mayaquita village, so Bitcoiners can come over to the island and keep helping us orange peeled. We have the restaurant next door, first one to accept Bitcoin.
That was the longest elevator pitch I've ever heard.
My cleaning lady, she canceled for tomorrow, and tomorrow we have guests coming over. Do you want to take over and clean the villa for
how much?
700 pesos?
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, that's a big step up. Let's go clean some houses, and we're also gonna clean up some lies. Today's job is cleaning houses. Bathrooms, floors, laundry, dishes, you name it, I'm doing it. But you know what also needs cleaning? Bitcoin's reputation. Let's run through the dirtiest Bitcoin lies, and let's wipe them down one by one.
Bitcoin is a bubble, okay?
There's no intrinsic value to this asset.
Bitcoin is going to zero.
But number 1, Bitcoin uses too much energy. No, in fact, maybe it doesn't use enough electricity. The whole point of Bitcoin's energy usage is that the energy is supposed to protect it from fraudulent and counterfeit transactions. Way much better than trusting the Federal Reserve to not counterfeit your money. Bitcoin mining uses 150 terawatt hours of electricity per year to be the hardest money on Earth. Washing machines globally use 163 terawatt hours. If you ask me, I'll take the sound of money over a washing machine any day. Bitcoin is too volatile. Yes, the price moves, but volatility, that's the price of being early. And Bitcoin today, sometimes it's more stable than the yen or the Argentinian peso, as those get printed into infinite, and Bitcoin only gets more rare. Hundreds of millions of people use doomed fiat every single day. So if volatility scares you off, maybe the problem isn't Bitcoin. Maybe you need to grow a pair. Bitcoin is too slow for transactions. Yeah, Bitcoin's transactions are slow. It's supposed to be. That's what makes Bitcoin secure and irreversible. And for speed and buying a coffee, that's what Lightning is for. Instant, cheap, and borderless, like a decentralized MasterCard. Except you can always settle back to layer 1. Places like Bitcoin Well let you swap from Lightning to layer 1 seamlessly for free. No middleman, no chargebacks, no frozen funds. Fiat doesn't do that. And if you think that fast matters more than final, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're confusing money with credit. Governments can ban Bitcoin. Of course, governments can ban Bitcoin. China's already done it 28 times. Maybe the 29th would be the final word. But banning Bitcoin is like banning math because it's open source code. You can run it on a laptop, a satellite, or from your own memory. It doesn't need a permit. It doesn't care about borders. And every time that a government tries to shut it down, they just remind people of why Bitcoin exists in the first place. Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. Neither does your paper money. This has more intrinsic value than your dollar bill. Intrinsic value is completely subjective to the situation that you're in and to the person who is valuing it. I value Bitcoin because you can't print it and because it's saving my financial future and probably everybody that's watching this video too. What has fiat done to you aside from just giving you a headache? Bitcoin will go to zero. Ask Nigeria or El Salvador or the kid who used Bitcoin to buy a surgery. It's not going to zero. It's going everywhere. Michael Saylor has told me personally that he has a buy order to buy all the Bitcoin for $100 per coin. How does it feel to have your future wife cleaning toilets for $4 an hour?
You have to do what you have to do. That's it. Yeah, I mean, that's reality. Gotta do what you gotta do to get some bread.
My favorite part of the day for cleaning 1 villa, 3 toilets. In my soul, I made 32,179 sats, which is roughly $37.
I'm gonna give you $40.
40?
Yeah, $40.
Deal. I'm taking it, Bobby, taking it. How did the day go? Honestly, today was pretty chill. I think it was like the chillest day I've had. So I ended up getting the wheel, 24-hour crowdfunding. So since today I really did not go out or didn't do anything, we're going to do the crowdfunding tomorrow. Today was pretty humbling. Nothing a little sponge and some toilet cleaning to humble yourself right back to the roots. Cleaning floors so people can sleep in comfort. You gotta do what you gotta do, fam. What blows my mind is that people do jobs like that every single day for money that's worthless. I enjoyed most cleaning up the crap that most people think about Bitcoin. Financially, we're okay. We're hanging in there. I still need to buy things for the cafe. I'm gonna have to order them online. Online, you can get away with ordering things with Bitcoin. I spent relatively a lot yesterday. Maybe for some people it's not a lot, but for me, compared to the money that I've earned and I've made, it's a lot. I earned some back today, so that was good. But most importantly, we're still here, we're still stacking, and yeah, we're still building. I'm gonna see you in day 9. Buongiorno! It is day 9 of no fiat, no cash, no cards, no nothing that has to do with the banking system. We've got a long day ahead of us because my shift starts at 6 p.m. And one of the challenges from the Wheel of Bull, the Wheel of Bull, is that I need to crowdfund everything that I spent today. So we're gonna go to a cafe, do a little shopping, and plan out the rest of the day. Yesterday, I made 34,172 sats, which is roughly around $40, scrubbing toilets and cleaning the whole house. But today, we get to do some fine dining. Today's mission, we're back on the grind. Honestly, I've spent a lot of sats stalking for the Bitcoin Cafe and, surviving. So I need to make that money back. We're gonna earn some stake money. Do you guys remember Samuel? Let's see if Samuel is still there. This is amazing. This is amazing. Going back to the place that we got. We gotta post it on Nostr. So we're gonna put receive. You know the drill. You know the drill. Someone hook it up for the coconut, please. We're waiting for somebody to hook it up. Should I just leave? Nobody paid for it. Oh my God. Coconut, please. Received. I don't know who it was. How do I know? I can't see who paid for it, but thank you to whoever you are. Buenas. Oye, amigo, ¿acepta Bitcoin? Bitcoin, la moneda digital, ¿no? We need to put gas in the car. So I'm looking, and we're only 3 lines in. I'm gonna park and figure out what to do with my life. All right, time to change for work. My day boss was like, you need to wear a black t-shirt and some jean shorts. So let's go get working. Okay, so now we're waiting. It is 5:40. Hey! Perfecto. This is Rafa. He's saving my life right now. Okay, this is perfect. How much do I owe you?
It's 200.
Perfect. Wait, let me take a picture of you with these because I'm crowdfunding today, so people have to help me. This is the first uniform I've been given in the series. So yeah, let's get it. Today's job for the day is at Fuego de Mar, a steakhouse with a soul. A little backstory, this was the second restaurant on the island to accept Bitcoin, but their story, that's the real meat. The owners are actually from Argentina, and they've been burned by the system. They had a restaurant beachfront on the island. Then the pandemic hit. It was shut down, the rent tripled, and they had to go back home. But Isla has a way of pulling you back. So now they're here back on the island, building and accepting Bitcoin. Because if you think Bitcoin is volatile, go live in Argentina, my friend, where the prices change so fast that they don't even print the prices on menus. These are my work friends for the day. ¿Quieren saludar? Ok, aquí tenemos pan con the Bitcoin table. Aquí está el calamar. Gracias a ustedes. Not me trying to orange pill my customers, but it's okay. We got this. Con Bitcoin.
Ah, bueno, ahí lo llamo los chicos.
¿Lo llamo? Okay, okay. Perfecto. So they're gonna pay with Bitcoin. Here with my boss for the day, and my favorite part of the day, I'm gonna get paid. Ta-da! Thank you. Gracias. You're welcome. Let's stock savings. That is our Bitcoin lesson of the day. You want to hear a little fun fact? Your great-grandparents actually had a savings account that grew over time. Now, that's unheard of. Why, you may ask? Because money was actually backed by gold. Actually, can I say actually one more time? But yeah, money used to be backed by gold. It was stable. Or It even grew in purchasing power over 100 years ago. Today, saving in fiat is slow motion theft. Yeah, I said theft. Your pesos printed into oblivion. Your dollars quietly bleeding 2 to 9% every single year. But Bitcoin, no money printing there, only mining. And that's until they hit the 21 millionth Bitcoin. Then that's all we get forever. That has never been done before. And that's why I use Primal every day now, because I'm getting zapped fractions of a Bitcoin instead of retweets. That's why I use Bitcoin Well to turn my fiat paychecks into Bitcoin. It's a gift to my future self. Because when money is broken, saving in Bitcoin isn't risky. It's necessary. Let that sink in. After weighing so many tables, today we made 13,833 sats, which is around $16. We still have a long way to go because I've decided, in order to celebrate, because everybody's being so generous, we're gonna book a DJ for the Bitcoin Cafe. She cost around 214,000 sats for 3 hours, and I think it's 100% doable. So what I noticed is living on the Bitcoin standard is not easy. It's doable, but it's not easy. It's not the easy route. I've noticed that in order to live my normal life, I have to go the extra mile. Like, for example, getting gas today. Normally I would just go to the gas station, get gas, and move on with my day. But no, logistically, like when I went to the gas station, they're like, no, we don't accept Bitcoin. I had to find other alternatives. Yes, it's doable, but it'd be so much easier if everybody accepted Bitcoin. Like, there was a huge chance that I was gonna miss my job because I had no gas in my tuk-tuk, in my car. So having like a friend pull through, literally come and be like, yo, fine, like I will go out of my way to get gas for you so you can pay me in Bitcoin. So in the wheel, the punishment for today was crowdfunding. So I had to crowdfund everything that I touched and had to spend money on had to be crowdfunded. And I hate asking for money. Like, my mom, when she watches this episode, is going to be so disappointed. She's gonna be like, I did not raise you to be using other people's money. But it's like, Mom, it was a challenge. It was part of the punishment, okay? But what surprised me was that everybody pulled through. I thought I was gonna have to be 5 hours at a place waiting for somebody to pick up the invoice. It wasn't the case. Like, max, I would stay from 5 to 10 minutes to the place, and while you're talking to them and you're already paying and everything. I'm most excited because we're one day closer to opening the Bitcoin Cafe. Like, every day is like one step closer. I'm a little bit more nervous, but every day I see more people paying in Bitcoin, like more people downloading either Primal, Wallet of Satoshi. Samuel from the Mango Shop, look what he told me. He's like, I logged in today and I saw that I had more money. And I'm like, I don't know why. And I told them, fam, Bitcoiners want more Bitcoin businesses. Like, the Bitcoin community supports Bitcoiners. And I think that is magic. Magic. You watching at home and you being part and donating, not donating, but supporting these small businesses that are accepting Bitcoin is huge. And that's what's proving that it can actually work. One job at a time, one person at a time, one merchant at a time. We have to start with the small local ones, not the big ones. The big ones, they don't care. They have no control within their own ecosystem. The small ones are the ones that matter, like the small mom and pops. Those are the ones that can make a change, and they will make a change. I'm actually training for the Bitcoin Fit Games. That's happening here on the island in October 2nd to the 4th. So I am going to give some fitness classes to some students that are future Bitcoin athletes. Let's see if they can lift more than they can save. And hopefully I can orange pill one of them. But yeah, daytime's gonna hurt. I'll see you there. But first we gotta spin the wheel. We gotta put our sunnies on, and it is time to spin the wheel of gold. You ready? 3, 2, Good morning, world! It is exactly day 10 of no cards, no cash, no fiat, no nothing that touches the bank, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I made 13,833 sats, which is just about like 16 bucks. And I managed to do that by being a waitress in Fuego de Mar, this Argentinian steakhouse on the island. The Wheel of Bull! No. ¿Qué salió? No. All the money I made. Cold sweep 1, start from 0. Everything you've earned so far has to get swapped into cold storage using Bitcoin well. What I just landed on means I have to start from 0. All that money that I've made, it's gonna get eliminated. It's gonna get swapped into cold storage. Today is different. We got no food service. Today, I'm gonna be a coach. Yesterday, there was like a cosmic reset. It was 8-8, Lionsgate. So I'm gonna lead a HIIT class, yoga, Pilates, you name it. I'll be doing it today. But I've got a secret mission. And it's gonna be a bit gift, a way of sending people Bitcoin without requiring them to download a wallet, an app, or anything. And they'll have their Bitcoin there until they're ready to download their wallet. It's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna show you later. But first, I gotta train. Coach Isa. We are going to start the classes soon. It's always a good chance to orange pill people. ¿Qué sabes de Bitcoin?
Nada.
Do you own any Bitcoin?
I don't. I should.
¿Tú qué sabes de Bitcoin?
Antes invertía.
Do you have Bitcoin now or no?
No, ya no más.
What do you know about Bitcoin?
That it's an excellent option for you to get stuff that you need whenever you need it in a very convenient way.
Let's get the energy flowing. Behind me, we're doing a Pilates class right now. I think it's very, pun intended, to do the Bitcoin lesson. What is proof of work? You want muscle, you gotta lift. No amount of wishing, praying for you to get that muscle without you lifting weights. Satoshi, the guy, girl, whoever created Bitcoin, could have created 21 million Bitcoin for himself, but he didn't. He designed a system where every coin has to be earned through verifiable work. What does that look like? It's a mechanism called proof of work. That work is thousands of millions of computers racing to get this winning number. Kind of like a global lottery that burns through real electricity, through real energy, through real time. And one where a winner is picked every 10 minutes. So if you get that winning number, you get fresh new Bitcoin and the transaction fees from that block. It is really hard to win, but it's very easy for everybody to check your ticket and to make sure that you're not cheating. And that's what makes it unforgeable. Every single Bitcoin that exists all around the world is tied to proof of work. It's the same way that you can't cheat your bicep, your booty, or a six-pack. You gotta put in that work to get that Bitcoin, like you gotta put in that work to get that muscle. No shortcuts, no free rides, just energy turned into money. You can trust and verify. Let me tell you something weird. Bitcoin is like a clock, not a currency, not an investment. At its core, it's time. Create. Ahora que lo vas a crear, te va a dar un código, tu código público y tu código privado. No se lo compartas a nadie. Pon Bitcoin, pon todo lo que te guste. Pon Activate Wallet. ¿Ya? Ok. Entonces, ¿y con este código qué hago? Yo te lo escaneo y yo te puedo dar a ti. Pon Receipt. Y ya. Welcome to Nostr. Y ya tienes Bitcoin. How was I as a coach? Be amazing. Bao deserves the big gift. She literally did all the workouts, was the first one to finish in all of them. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Big gifts to anybody. Okay, we just set her up in a Primal wallet, but we're also gonna give her a big gift. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna head to biggifts.co. I already have 50 bucks in there, so what I'm gonna do is click send first big gift. I'm gonna enter my friend's name and email, and then I'm gonna put my name and I'm gonna put my email. Since I already have the money in there, I don't have to pay, but you can pay with Apple Pay or autofill your credit card details and you're done. Alrighty, my favorite part of the day today. Drum roll, please. Today, for coaching and helping people be fit, I made 21,437 sats. It was amazing. Being part of the Bitcoin community has opened my eyes to a lot of truths. Makes you understand and try to look at things differently and kind of like question the system. So once you start questioning the system, you start questioning everything. Everything's not what it seems. Okay, also, this series has wrecked my nails. And now look at this. But today was amazing. Today it was great to be surrounded by a lot of people. I think sometimes living on an island, I isolate myself and I forget how to be social. I'm very socially awkward. And I think this series is making me more social. Today was so freaking special. Not just because I taught a class, but because I planted a seed. I got a friend to download Nostr. One person walked away with Bitcoin today. It's not the hype, just time-locked value. It was like a reminder of what this thing that we're building. It's slow, it's quiet, but it works. Financially, you know, we're holding steady. I'm learning to stretch the sats, and especially tomorrow that we're starting with 0. I'm not gonna panic. BitGift is probably one of the coolest things that I've ever heard. It lets you send redeemable gift cards. It's the perfect way to gift Bitcoin without having someone to download an app or an account or whatever. You send a BitGift through an email and they will forever have that email. When they're ready, not everybody's ready for Bitcoin now, but they will be later. They will have that Bitcoin and they will be able to transfer that Bitcoin into their wallet and then they can claim that gift. Also a cooler gift than an Amazon gift card. It grows over time. Want to check them out? They have a really cool website. They have a ton of educational resources for getting started, including the email when you send it. I am so lucky to live here. When I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 11. We are more than halfway done officially. Well, we will tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, world. It is day 11 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that touches a banking system, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, we made 21,000 sats being a fitness coach. But that doesn't matter. You know why? Someone spun the wheel and it landed on cold sweep. This is the moment I have been dreading. I literally sent 730,000 sats into cold storage. Welcome to me starting from 0. I'm going to send my hard-earned money to on-chain to layer 1 via Bitcoin Wallet. What I'm gonna do is, let me call my really good friend Adam. Adam is actually the owner and the founder of Bitcoin Well. He is the best tech support.
What's up?
I just needed some tech support with Bitcoin Well. I am currently recording the cold sweep. I need to send all of my Bitcoin sats to my cold storage. Exactly.
Let's go.
Yay.
Okay, so are you in your account?
I'm in my account.
Oh, yeah. So then how many sats do you have?
731,036
So
sats.
I would just type in how many sats you're sending.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then I send it, I scan it. Let's see if it sends. Dun, dun. Oh, it did.
Are you recording?
Yeah, of course I'm recording. I got it.
You got it. Wow, cold fleet, you are officially sovereign.
Any messages to your fan base?
Self-custody Bitcoin is the only kind of Bitcoin worth holding. If you don't have Bitcoin in self-custody, then are you even Bitcoiner?
I love that. I have to start from zero now. This is disgusting, but it's okay. Today, we're back in the kitchen. And not just any kitchen. We're going to Isla Burger Kitchen and washing dishes. I'm here with Ben, the man that saved me on the day that I had to cross over to Cancun. And he's a chiropractor. And he was like, hey, can I crack your neck? And I'm like, okay. Ay.
¿Se fue la tensión?
Sí.
Ajá. Listo.
Nice! I'm here with his wife. She produces homemade tea, which we're gonna be selling in the cafe. It is 100% dried fruit. Today I had to start with 0 sats, so I was gonna have to pay for enviar. ¿Te llegó? ¡Ah! Oye, sí está bueno. Let's go to work. I reached out to Gustavo. Gustavo happens to be the owner of Isla Burger. It's this burger place in downtown Isla Mujeres, and it's really good. Since he also accepts Bitcoin, I was like, yo fam, you down to pay me in Bitcoin? And he was like, actually, we do. We always need help. He's like, you can wash the dishes. Right now, I'm not in a situation to negotiate my daily rate. Since I have 0 sats to my name, I'll take any sats that I can get right now. Today's job is at Isla Burger. Scrubbing grease was not on my bingo cards this year, but here we are. We gotta earn sats one way or another. All right, let's talk about something that most people never really think about, how Bitcoin stays honest. People just think Bitcoin just worked, but the thing is, it's not magic. It's math, run by us, and I'm gonna prove it to you. This and this is a Bitcoin node. It verifies every single transaction, including yours, including mine, including everybody's. Fam, running your own node is like voting in a digital world, except you don't vote every 4 years. You vote like every 10 minutes, which is in every block, fam. I use Start9 because it's beginner friendly, and I'm a beginner. Honestly, if you talk to me about freaking technology, I suck. If you don't run your own node, you're trusting somebody else to do it, and that defeats the whole point of Bitcoin. Nobody really knows how many dollars exist in the world. I doubt the Federal Reserve knows, but you can find out with Bitcoin. And to make sure that it stays that way, you gotta run your own node, fam. This is how you go from user to real citizen in the Bitcoin network. Right now, I'm feeling a lot of sweat. It's hot. I'm right next to the stove behind me. God, I'm dying. Honestly, one of the things that I realize that nobody really talks about is how the world works at jobs like these. They're the easiest to get. You literally just need to be willing to show up to work. That's when it got me thinking, like, they keep working for money that another man can print so easily. I have literally been living in the Bitcoin standard for a bit. Ever since 2021 that I put all my savings into Bitcoin, I've kind of been able to escape the rat race. This is not financial advice, but I have keys that my money, my hard-earned cash, is literally in Bitcoin. It's given me freedom, and the minute that you start renewing the price tag from Bitcoin, that's when you'll start realizing that what you're doing is even greater. Stack with the purpose of freedom. After hours in the dish pit, I managed to earn 12,152 sats. On Nostr, I made 1,965 sats. In total, I managed to make just under $16. Right now, one of my goals is to save to pay for a music act at the grand opening of the Bitcoin Cafe. I'm either thinking of a DJ or a saxophone player, so I'm really excited. Let's keep stacking them sats.
This is awesome. This is a new beach. Guys, I am in ecstasies. We found a new private beach. Let me put my feet in the water. Oh. Today was hot, sticky, messy, you name it. And honestly, this mission and this challenge is sort of changing me in a way. Like, I'm realizing I'm stronger than I thought I was capable of. One of the things that I'm realizing is when you have a passion for something and you believe in something so much, everything falls into place. And I think this is what's happening. The support, the love that I'm getting from all of you guys is insane. I never thought so many people would be invested, and the more that I do it, the more I realize, like, this is proving to people what is possible with Bitcoin. This is life. It throws you unexpected curveballs, and you just have to go along with it. You have to adapt. You have to enjoy it. It's part of the roller coaster. I could sit around and mope around that I have to start from zero. I still gotta keep grinding. I wasn't gonna stop. I still gotta look at the end goal. My goal is to survive, to make it to the end. And when life throws you moments like this that are free, is like a reminder that we're human. We gotta live no matter what. You gotta keep waking up every day. You gotta keep trying, because when you try, life rewards you. I'm gonna go take a dip in the pool. Good morning, world! It is exactly day 12 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the banking system, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I made 14,065 sats, which is around 16 bucks. Why do I have so little when I've been working my off for the past 11 days? Someone spun the wheel of bull and it landed on cold sweep, meaning I had to start from zero. I had to send all my sats to cold storage. We barely have any sats, but we came over here to Maquita to get coffee. So we're gonna pay for that with the little sats that I got, because I need energy. So 5 pesos. So here's the game plan. We're crafting the cafe's signature drink. I'm talking cold brew, Americano, espresso, latte, you name it, we're doing it. Drum roll, please. We got the final menu. Look at it. This is gonna be our menu for the cafe. These names have been literally chosen by you guys. Taste of Freedom, Lightning Latte, Genesis Shot, Cold Storage, Huddled Chino, Hash Latte, BTC Maxi, Nakamoka, Satoshi Sen, 21 million. Of course, in honor of my good friend Maxi, we're gonna try and do the Cocoa Max and see if it's...
The Cocoa Max is a drink I invented here at the Alencanto Country Club. It's coconut milk and the coconut meat go into the blender, and we also add a shot of espresso.
First, we need ingredients, and we need to buy them with Bitcoin. The issue is we need to go back to Chedraui. I don't know if you remember Chedraui, but that was the place that they just said, no, we don't accept Bitcoin. The thing is, will they say yes? Or am I gonna take another L? I have been trying to figure out a solution for me to go to Chedraui. I did my research online. Hopefully you're already familiar with the app BitRefill. They have a Chedraui gift card. I've purchased it day one of the challenge. This is when I got it. A couple days ago, we went to Soriana and I did use their gift card. It worked perfectly fine. Same deal. I bought it in BitRefill. Chedraui has a website. I don't know if this works, okay? But we're gonna try and see if I can order what I need online, the moment of truth. Let's see if this actually works. All right, remember, my card was worth 500 pesos. Creo que no funciona. So Chedraui doesn't accept, apparently, gift cards. The online store does not accept the payments. So they gave me a number to call. Tienes el gusto de hablar con Isabela Santos.
Mucho gusto, señorita Isabela. ¿En qué puedo apoyarle?
Tengo una tarjeta de regalo y no sé cómo utilizarla. ¿Conoces la plataforma Bit Refill? Ahí tienen la opción de una tarjeta de regalo de Chedraui por 500 pesos.
Entiendo. Permítame un momento más, por favor. Para que usted pueda hacer uso de su tarjeta de regalo, tendría que acudir a una sucursal de Chedraui en punto de venta.
Voy a Chedraui, voy al punto de venta y le digo, tengo una tarjeta de regalo. Perfecto, muchas gracias. We got 500 Mexican pesos. So they just told me that I can do it and we just gotta try to scan it as a coupon. I'm nervous. I have been officially rejected from Chedraui more than 3 times. Tengo una tarjeta de regalo porque tengo un cupón y me dijo que pongamos en el cupón ese número. Esta es una tarjeta de regalo de 500 pesos de Chedraui.
Ah, ¿usted quiere pagar con la tarjeta
Sí,
de regalo?
exacto, sí. Primero quiero pasar esto a ver si sí.
Aquí serían 506.
Perfecto.
¿La tarjeta?
Sí.
Yo escaneo
Tenemos que hacer devolver todo. Oh my God. Again, we failed. We failed, but we're gonna die trying. Once again, we got rejected from Chedraui. But this time we did get new information that we can try another Chedraui. Just this one on the island has different services. It's time for the Bitcoin lesson of the day. What happens to Bitcoin if the internet goes off? Honestly, this one's close to home, literally, because I live on an island and the internet literally gets turned off once a week. This one's really close to home because literally we get hurricanes, we get storms. Let's zoom out. What if the government shuts off the internet or a solar flare wipes it out? What would happen? How could Bitcoin still work? First of all, governments have been trying to kill Bitcoin for over a decade now. China has banned Bitcoin over 28 times. Maybe the 29th will be the final shtick. Even if the whole planet went dark, Bitcoin can still survive. It's just a 700 gigabyte ledger, which is why running a node matters. You can send transactions through Bluetooth or even radio waves. The second that the internet is back up, everything syncs up. Honestly, if the internet is off, you'd have way bigger problems than Bitcoin. Traffic lights would not work, airplanes would be falling out of the sky. Oh yeah, and none of your banking apps or ATMs would work either. So if that ever happens, the real currency that you'd want would be bullets, not Bitcoin. All right, it is my favorite part of the day. Primal has been saving my this whole series. Posting on there has made my days more chill. I have been posting, like for example, I created the poster, the Bitcoin Cafe, the grand opening. Yesterday we had 14,000 sats, okay? Let me make the math. I'm mathing right now, okay? We managed to make, drumroll please, 79,803 sats. Posting on Primal while I've been working on the cafe. Thanks, fam. Thank you, guys. We are one day closer to the opening day. We don't have any recipes yet. I need to do my research, but we do have a payment system now, so that's a plus. Thank you, Uncle Rockstar. Every single sat we earn is for the Bitcoin Cafe. Every sat we make here is one step further from the trap that they built for us. Money isn't real, but Bitcoin is. Honestly, we're building something that they can't stop. I love this revolution. I love to be part of it. This challenge has changed the way I think about Bitcoin. Before this challenge, I used to think Bitcoin was more of a store of value, preserve my wealth, but this challenge has taught me that Bitcoin is the network. Bitcoin is peer-to-peer. This challenge has taught me to sort of like remove the selfishness out of the Bitcoin. Part of me was, I went all in on Bitcoin for my future, for me, selfishly. In this 21-day challenge, it has taught me that it is not about me, it's about we. It's about us, it's about the whole community as a whole. Keep working and keep stacking those sats. You will not regret the Bitcoin that you stack. If you're alive to watch this video, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm in a remote island. It's a 13-kilometer island, and I'm managing to make it work. The best time to buy Bitcoin was in 2009. The second best time is right now. Good morning, world. It is day 13 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the government, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, we made 79,000 sats, literally posting on Nostr. Today is gonna be a little bit different. Today, I'm switching gears, quite literally. This vehicle isn't just a ride, it's a Bitcoin delivery service. Let me tell you a quick little backstory. I love Bitcoin so much, I got this tuk-tuk Bitcoinized. Signatures from Bitcoiners from all over the world, Polaroids and signatures from Bitcoiners that have come to Mayaquita, to Isla Mujeres. This tuk-tuk was actually gifted from BTC Curaçao. But today, the tuk-tuk is not just for show and tell. We're gonna find out if this tuk-tuk is going to earn me some sats to survive. Let's go. We are on our way to Orangeville, a merchant. Sometimes they come to you, and this is the case. So the owner of Rustico saw that we have a gym, and then we're like, yeah, we're doing like a 21-day challenge on the Bitcoin standard. He's like, well, why don't you guys come and we can talk about it. Fingers crossed, because he is the owner of 6 other businesses on the island. I wanna know if he can offer me a job, and can he accept Bitcoin for his 6 locations? Let's go. If this place ends up accepting Bitcoin, it's going to be game changer for all of the island. This place is literally in the main strip. This is the most tourist. This is the calle Hidalgo, and this is the place, Rústico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mucho gusto, Isabela. Te pones ya create account.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Y así, create account. Con continue. Activate wallet. Este rayo de aquí es tu wallet. Acá tú puedes recibir y enviar. Pones receive, como más o menos cuánto fue nuestra cuenta. Como $25. Tú pones breakfast, pones apply, se genera el QR.
Avances que hemos visto que aceptan Bitcoin.
Yo he visto terminales antes.
Y aquí está. All right, so now Rustico accepts Bitcoin. Hopefully we can get all of their other locations to accept Bitcoin, but it's a start. Here's the game plan. Do you remember Sean from day 3 from Everything Isla? He has a delivery service and he needs a driver for the day. I'm gonna be that driver. Yo!
What's up?
What's up, brother?
How's surviving Bitcoin going?
Yo, I'm barely surviving.
Well, okay, so speaking of, that's why I'm calling actually. I know you're in the middle of this challenge. We just had an employee call in sick, like our delivery person that delivers groceries to our guests. Do you have any work lined up for today?
I do not. Put me to work, fam. Put me to work.
Put you to work. All right, so a delivery person makes like 500 pesos a day, so it's like $25.
That's like 20,000 south.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm excited about it. I'll get you set up with Julia in our concierge department. She'll yeah, get you lined up with the deliveries.
Amazing. All right. Have a good one. Right now we're on call and I'm just making some time to figure out when they will need my services. Let's see, somebody orders groceries or orders food. I go pick up the food and then I take it to that person and deliver it to their house. BRB, I'm dying right now. I think I just got hired to deliver, you're not gonna believe this, a Jade Plus. We're actually going to give a Jade Plus, which is a cold card, to one of the Bitcoiners on the island. Cindy Lou is a Bitcoiner on the island, and she's also a really good singer. She wants her groceries delivered to her house, and she also wants a Jade Plus. I'm gonna go gift to her, and you're coming with me.
Okay.
So I just arrived to my next location, which is Villas Eclipse. Don't we do a Bitcoin lesson of the day? Where does Bitcoin come from? Bitcoin was invented by Satoshi Nakamoto. And no, Satoshi didn't buy his Bitcoin. He mined it. And you can too. Bitcoin doesn't come from a bank. It doesn't come from a hole on the ground. And it's definitely not dropped off by this tuk-tuk. Bitcoin comes from energy. Back in 2009, you could mine Bitcoin with only a laptop. Today, you need machines purposely built for one job only, which is mining. And those machines are called ASICs. So why bother with this crazy Bitcoin lottery? Bitcoin mining is the cheat code. Bitcoin mining is like getting gold from your own gold mine instead of buying it at a marketed jewelry store or Costco. But it also lets you get Bitcoin straight from the protocol with no paper trail. Unlike Bitcoin that comes from exchanges, new Bitcoin doesn't contain any record, surveillance, or strings attached. And they're also known as the wild sats. Now, the good news. Mining in 2025 has gotten way easier with SaaS mining. This is how it works. You buy a machine, they host it, you pay a flat electricity fee, and the Bitcoin it mines, it goes straight into your self-custody wallet. They even have a calculator that shows you how much cheaper it is to mine Bitcoin long-term versus buying it from an exchange. And if you're curious, you can go check out SaaS Mining in the link below. I actually have a few rigs with them right now, and what I mine in Paraguay is going straight into my wallet for the Bitcoin Cafe. Today we made 45,000 sats. I actually made more Bitcoin than I thought I would. Was it worth it? Originally, if I would have just done delivering, probably not. But for adoption, absolutely. It is day 13, and today was probably one of the coolest days out there. We drove around the tuk-tuk today. We delivered someone's groceries today. We learned about Bitcoin mining today. Today was just like perfect, on point. Everything that needed to go right went right. I feel good. Overall today, it was a massive win. One of the businesses in the main street to accept Bitcoin. This is a reminder, whether it's mining Bitcoin or selling coconuts or delivering things on a tuk-tuk, it all comes back to one thing: trading your time and energy for money that you can actually keep. And tomorrow, we actually go even bigger. There might be a huge possibility of the light to go off tomorrow. They might turn off the electricity on the island for the whole day. We don't know yet. That literally means no mining and maybe no Bitcoin payments if people forgot to charge their phones. Stay tuned. I'm gonna let you know what happens. I'll see you in day 14. Se está mojando todo. Oh my God.
Está inundado eso.
There is no light. It is all flooded.
we don't have water now.
Good morning, world. Today is day 14 of living with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the banking system, just Bitcoin. So yesterday, we managed to make 45,000 sats, which is just about 45 bucks. Today, our agenda is full. One, because we're taking Bitcoin onto the streets of Isla Mujeres. Yesterday, when I met with Cindy Lou, when I was giving her her cold storage, she was like, oh, we need to talk to Celia. I know Celia because her fruit, her papaya, her mangoes are the sweetest. First things first, we're gonna meet with Celia and try to onboard her and have her accept Bitcoin in her fruit store. Here's the game plan. Celia is going to give me a quick little massage and I'm gonna pay in sats so she can get familiar with Bitcoin. We are also going to give her Bitcoin Standard so she can read it and learn, and if she has any questions, she'll come to me. Ahorita vengo con tu café. ¿Quieres azúcar o algo? ¿Ya ahora te descargaste el wallet of Satoshi? Sí. Esto es como que si alguien te está depositando a tu cuenta. Es literal, pones recibir y este QR cualquiera lo puede escanear y te puede depositar. O sea, yo he visto que a veces en tu tienda no estás tú. Entonces tú puedes mandar este QR y te lo pueden pagar si tú no estás presente.
Siempre tengo que sacar esto.
Sí, el QR.
Para
sí.
que ya ellos lo escaneen para
y
que
ya.
lo puedan pagar.
El cliente viene y escanea nomás. Yo vengo y te lo deposito. ¿Y ya? Bitcoin es internacional, es de todas partes del mundo. Y toda la comunidad quiere que las personas acepten Bitcoin. That was amazing. La cantidad de cuánto fue. 0. Perfecto. Listo. Perfecto. Bienvenida a Bitcoin. Welcome. Who's calling me? Ooh. Hey, girl.
Hey, Isa. How are you? I wanted to show my face and ask you for a favor, and we could pay you in sats because we
Yes.
are currently having the challenge. So Bitcoin Sports Network is putting on the Bitcoin Fit Games, and that is going to be happening at your location. And we wanted to see if you could help us put flyers out on the island. We have a bunch of people that are coming out already, but we want to make sure that actually the neighbors of Mayaquita are aware of this. These are the flyers. We would love for you to hang those up. Let us know what the pay is. We can pay in sats.
So I'm willing to pay you 30,000 sats, but don't spend like the whole day. Spend like maybe 2 hours.
Oh my God, this is perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I was just trying to figure out what my job for the day was gonna be. So you just saved me.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much. You're the best. Our main goal for today is to find printers, because what we're gonna do is we're going to start and spread a revolution. A kind of revolution that doesn't require violence. It requires money. We're also gonna print this one, Bitcoin Fit Games. Here you go. We're gonna empower your health and embrace sovereignty. After experiencing peace from that massage, I just wanna take a little nap, but we can't. We gotta go print out some flyers. We also have to pass them out. Our plan right now is to find a printer that accepts Bitcoin. Hola, estoy enviándote unas fotos para imprimir. ¿Cuánto cuesta por cada hoja? ¿4 pesos? ¿Puedo pagar con Bitcoin? ¿O qué formas de pago aceptas?
Transferencia, tarjeta.
¿Estarían abiertos a aceptar Bitcoin?
¿En qué forma sería?
A tu teléfono. ¿Te podría enseñar cómo hacerlo? Con esta aplicación, Wallet of Satoshi. Es otra moneda, es otra forma de pago.
¿Desde la Play?
Sí.
¿Desde este, no?
Ese.
¿Aquí?
Sí, pones comenzar, deja cambiártelo en pesos. Cualquier turista que venga va a poder pagarte si no tienen. Y entonces, si quieres hazlo tú, pones recibir. Yo puedo o escanear esto o tú pones la cantidad, generar factura Y ya yo lo escaneo y pongo flyers. Y ya, ahí lo tienes.
Una terminal, ¿no? Digamos.
Sí, pero no te cobra comisión ni nada. Ok, gracias. Toma, te invito a la apertura del café de Bitcoin.
¿En Isla o?
Sí, aquí en Isla. We're gonna go spread the word about the Bitcoin Fit Games and the grand opening. Las invito a la apertura del café de Bitcoin. Now, let's go to Celia. Celia accepts Bitcoin. Why am I excited about that? Because that is my favorite fruit store in the whole island. Generar factura, exacto. Perfecto. Y lo escaneo. Y listo. Voy a poner acá fruta. Sending. Listo. Today's Bitcoin lesson of the day. Bitcoin is a silent revolution. And that's what I'm going to prove to you today. Most revolutions are loud. Fist, blood, death. When you think of a revolution, you think of war. But Bitcoin's revolution is silent. The blocks are mined, transactions are confirmed, and wealth quietly changes hands, all without permission. And if there's any place in the world that understands resistance without chaos, is actually here. Isla Mujeres has been home to the Mayans, a refuge of pirates, and a safe harbor for those that are escaping war. Centuries ago, Mayan girls would come to the island to honor Ixchel, a goddess of fertility and medicine. It was like a rite of passage marking independence. On the island, the locals were like, "F it, we're gonna own the land." So they each grabbed their machetes and they just conquered land and built their own homes. Even the pirates who anchored here, they weren't just chasing gold. They were looking for freedom from the rules of empires. And that same spirit is what Bitcoin offers today. It's a way for people to protect what they've earned, to trade without gatekeepers, and store value in something that no government can seize or inflate away. No bank, no ID, just the willingness to hold your own keys. For the fishermen here, it's a way to get paid from a tourist who lives on the other side of the globe. From the descendants of the invasores, it's a tool, the right to stay, to build, to thrive on their own terms. Most revolutions shout, this one whispers. And maybe, just maybe, the island of women is the perfect place for the silent revolution to grow.
¡Rápido, que se mete el agua!
Se está mojando todo y no soy yo. Like, there's so much water here. Oh my God.
¿Y cómo, amor?
¿De dónde está viniendo todo?
¿Cómo? Está inundado eso.
Ay, qué mal. Pero toallas, ¿no? Yo tengo toallas. What a day. What a day. Today we made 30,000 sats, giving out flyers for the Bitcoin Fit Games. Was it worth it? 100% yes. One step closer to bringing awareness, literally peer-to-peer. I think that is the best way for everything to work out. They think it's an invitation to the cafe. I think it's an invitation closer to freedom. How did the day go today? There's no signal, no nothing, just pure nature, and I love it. What I didn't love so much was my house getting flooded with water. We are only 7 days away of finishing the challenge. We're one step closer to having more merchants accept Bitcoin. We got a flood, we got no light, but still, Bitcoin is working. Good morning, world! It is exactly day 15 of no cards, no cash, no nothing, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, we made 30,000 sats, which is roughly around 35 bucks, giving out flyers for the Bitcoin Fit Games, which I was hired by the Bitcoin Sports Network. Today's mission is we're bringing back the whiteboard. What does this mean? Teacher Isa is back, reporting for duty. So today, I'm gonna offer an English class. If you've been following me for a minute, you know that I teach Bitcoin. But this time, the students are gonna pay me 50 pesos per student to learn English. And in the meantime, while I wait for my students, my plan is, to do some Bitcoin decoration in the cafe, because in 6 days, this cafe won't just sell coffee. It'll be a Bitcoin landmark, a place where people walk in for a drink, and then they're gonna leave questioning the money in their pocket. Story time. So these are Bitcoinized machines from Fernando in Brazil. And these machines, they make payments in Bitcoin seem more real than just your phone. Look how cute this is. We're gonna try the Taste of Freedom, which is literally an Americano. We're gonna scan it with Primal. Okay. Woohoo! View receipt? How do I print? Print? Oh my gosh! We have to frame this. And I don't know this. I got it. Oh my gosh! The first receipt from the Bitcoin Cafe. Paid in sats. This is what freedom tastes like. Oh my God, the first student is here. I was about to be like, this reminds me, the BTC Isla classes that nobody would show up. And I'm like, I'm teaching English this time. Everybody supposedly here wants to learn English. And my dad called me and he was like, the last thing you lose is hope. Hello, English 101. Hello, my name is Isabela. Entonces esta clase más que nada la voy a hacer como que lo básico. Quiero saber qué base de inglés sabes tú. Nada. Voy a decir todo en inglés y todo en español para que te vayas acostumbrando, because you will learn by hearing, by watching, and by writing. Y es eso, repetición en todo. What is a door? Puerta. Vamos bien. I feel good. Me siento bien. I soy yo. Yo me siento bien. Good afternoon. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon y good evening. Y si quiero decir buenas tardes, hello. After. Exacto. A ver, serían 50 pesos. Receive. A ver, take my money. Ahí está. Listo. This is gonna be time for the Bitcoin lesson of the day. Bitcoin lets us win from technology. Every year, technology gets better. Faster chips, sharper TVs, smaller memory cards hold up to more storage. And yet, unlike everything else, we keep getting more and it actually costs less. In 1995, a 27-inch box cost me $1,500. Today, a razor-thin 4K TV the size of your wall can cost up to $900. Unlike everything else, when it comes down to technology, we keep getting more for the price of less. What if I told you that it happens with everything else from our economy? Food, materials, housing, but we never get to see it because it's stolen from us. The dollar system runs on debt, and falling prices means old debts are impossible to pay. Instead, they print more money, they raise the benefits, and they call it healthy inflation. As long as we use this system, we'll never get the benefits or better tech. Only shareholders actually reap the benefits. Bitcoin flips the script. Fixed supply, honest money. It lets deflation happen, sending the gains to everyone that's holding the currency. Want a fairer future? You just need Bitcoin. Oh yeah, and I want to show you something cool. You want to know how I know that Bitcoin is money from the future? Because no other currency is going to do what I'm about to show you. I'm going to sign in to Bitcoin Well. In Bitcoin Well, when you buy, sell, or get all your paychecks deposited on there, you get these things called points. And with those points that you get, you can spin the wishing well. What the wishing well lets you do is you literally get free sats. You go into Bitcoin Well points, it costs 500 points to play on the Bitcoin wishing well. You literally toss a coin and you get some sats. But here's the cool part. Instead of keeping it all to myself and keeping the sats to me, since you watching have helped so much, I'm going to be posting the QR of the sats, and anyone from around the world can collect those sats. Obviously, the first one to collect the sats wins. I'm gonna be transported to 1995. Redeem for 500 points. How much money did I make? Boom. I won 424 sats. Get your free sats, fam. Bing, boom, bam. Let me set up the cafe so you can start looking at it and start getting a vision. I painted surfboard. It's still wet. It is that time of the day. For 2 hours of teaching English, I managed to make 3,144 sats, which is equivalent to $3. I was like shooting realistic. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna do an English class for 50 pesos per person, paid in Bitcoin. Only one student showed up. The cafe is starting to look like a home for Bitcoiners. I mean, right now it looks a little bit homeless, but we're getting there. For the past 15 days, I have been selling a skill or my time for Bitcoin. But if I'm gonna run a cafe, I need to prove that I know how to run a business. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do the oldest trick in the book. I'm gonna sell lemonade for Bitcoin.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh yeah!
I'm building a lemonade stand. Financially, I'm still climbing out of the hole that I was buried in a couple days ago from that frickin' wheel spin. But the more that I invest in this place, the more that it feels like it's the right bet. You know, in a way, I'm sort of building like this ecosystem here on the island. I know that's gonna take time, but I need to trust that everything's going to work out. Honestly, was it worth it? Was everything worth it? All I know is that every sat I earn gets me to one step closer to opening the Bitcoin Cafe. 15 days ago, this was an empty space. Like there was nothing. There weren't even chairs. Now it's sort of like becoming like a little hub. This is becoming signal in a world full of noise. Clear signal is priceless. See you in day 16. Good morning, world! It is day 16 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the banks, just Bitcoin. Today is a very, very busy day for us. Yesterday, I made about 3,000 sats, which was about like $3 teaching English. But today, we are building an empire, one paper cup at a time. Today, we're putting a lemonade stand. We're gonna see if this business is actually gonna take shape. Before we rock and roll, this is what we're gonna do. Pick up the t-shirts for the Bitcoin Cafe. First Bitcoiners that are gonna come to support the Bitcoin Cafe are going to receive some t-shirts, so we're gonna go pick them up. We're gonna need to buy lemon, sugar, ice, water. How are we gonna do that without touching fiat? Gotta stick around to find out. Let's see what the day takes us. There's gonna be a thunderstorm. I don't know how we're gonna do the lemonade stand. This was crazy. If you're thinking this chick is not going to do her lemonade stand, you're wrong, because nothing stops this train. Tan cool. Large. This was a gift from my mom and my dad. Thank you, parents. It had stopped raining. We have to continue with the mission. We gotta figure out how we're gonna get lemon, water, ice, and sugar. That's our game plan. All right, we are here at Ronnie's and we're gonna get more lemon. ¿Tú vendes ya limonada hecha? No.
Tengo jugo de limón.
¿Jugo de limón?
Jugo de limón.
No manches, con esto hago la limonada. Perfecto, te compro estos dos.
Jugo de limón.
Y el plátano. This is amazing. We just saved so much time. This is true visionary. ¿Cuánto cuestan los dos jugos?
Te lo voy a dar en 90.
90.
Están en 100, pero te lo voy a dar en 90.
¿Le pago 200 pesos a Ronnie por aquí? Ok.
claro.
So we go to Primal and we put send. It says, which is 11 bucks. Next. Aquí se va a enviar. Perfecto. Bye. All right, we're here with Celia. And we are going to end up getting sugar because we already have the lemon juice. So I'm gonna go to Pramo. Okay, we got here. Woohoo! All right, guys, you know who's probably gonna have ice? So I'm on my way right now to Samuel's mango stand. So I'm buying the ice right here and we're gonna pay Samuel. Okay, so this is Samuel's $3. Hielo. Perfecto. Eso, muchas gracias. It's amazing. Let's recap. We got the lemon juice from Ronnie. We got the sugar from Celia and we got the ice from Samuel. All three that we've orange pilled in the last 16 days. The time has come. After we collected everything, we have Yaretsi. ¿Estás dispuesta a vender limonada el día de hoy?
Yes.
Yes. We're gonna sell some lemonade today. We're going to Bitcoin ice the cups. Then we're gonna make lemonade, and then we're gonna find a spot to make our lemonade stand. We got our little sign that says
Lemon for Bitcoin.
So we bought all of the supplies using Bitcoin. I need to at least sell 18,067 sats. That means I have to sell 14 lemonades for 1,365 sats. We got my assistant over here. I'm gonna pay her 2,000 sats per hour. That's gonna be her spot. Con cuidado. Okay, time to make our lemonade. We have the cups. Tenemos ahí el limón.
Que se caiga la tapa.
¿Quieres una limonada? ¡Tenemos el primer cliente! And he's gonna pay in Bitcoin. We gotta do a Bitcoin lesson of the day. Look, we got some sats coming. We got one sale. Making Bitcoin is only half the game. The other half is storing it and keeping it safe. When you hold Bitcoin, you have two options. You have hot or cold storage. The easiest way to look at it is a hot wallet is like the cash in your pocket. It could be in your phone, in your computer. It's connected to the internet. It's fast to send, perfect for daily use, but it's easier to steal if your device is hacked or lost. A cold wallet is like the vault in your basement, which is completely offline. Your private keys never touch the internet. It's way safer for long-term savings, but it's harder to spend from. The smart move, just keep enough Bitcoin for your everyday use and stack the rest in your cold storage or your cold wallet. It's literally untouchable and you don't spend it until you really, really need it. Your keys, your coin, your freedom. Dimanche, dimanche. Today was probably, if I was complaining about the amount of money I made yesterday, today, after spending 18,087 sats today, we made 1,281 sats. For the first time in the series, we actually lost 16,806 sats. Honestly, I can't complain. Today we had to overcome a full thunderstorm. We ended up picking up the shirts for the Bitcoin Cafe. We got the final design for the Bitcoin hat. I'm not gonna let the lemonade stand discourage me because I think it's probably one of the first jobs that I have failed miserably. I think I chose a really bad spot. That's why I didn't succeed today. What I just did today is called the informal economy. Because that's the thing, here in Mexico, many people, they stand up on the streets and they set up their little shop, part of the informal economy. You know, they don't file taxes, they're a small business, don't register the business. Over half of the workforce, 54% of Mexicans actually do this every single day. You'll notice when you go to Mexico, any part of Mexico, you have street vendors, you have people doing shows, everything super, super informally. In the US, only 8.5% of the workforce actually do this. The rest, they work for corporations or for small businesses that have to file taxes. Does it make the cultures different? Obviously, it changes a lot in the daily lives. They trust and transact freely, like face to face. They talk to, their own customers. It's less tied to a formal structure. It all stays there. And I think it's also why Bitcoin adoption in Mexico hits different. They're used to not working with traditional systems. They're comfortable in running businesses like in their own way. And I think that's why during this series I've managed to orange pill many of the business owners. It's literally happening from the bottom up. One kid, one stand, one currency built for the internet. No! You know what happened? Someone spun the wheel. The wheel of bull!
It's going up forever, Deirdre.
3, 2, 1! Good morning, world. Not so much good morning. I just fell. It is officially day 17 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that touches the banking system, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I lost 16,806 sats trying to be an entrepreneur. I tried to set up a lemonade stand. It was more of a loss than a gain. One lemonade, so that's the plus side. And to make it worse, Bitcoin Larry decided to spin the wheel of bull. 3, 2, 1! Okay. No coffee! No! No coffee. And I actually thought the no coffee rule was only for 24 hours. No, I was wrong. It's actually for 48 hours. Today is actually huge because we're gonna paint the big Bitcoin logo in the cafe. So it's literally going to be orange on the walls everywhere. We're also gonna be decorating, cleaning. So today is like a full-on Bitcoin cafe because we open in exactly 4 days. Why don't we go to the Bitcoin cafe? This is Klaus' dad. His name is Javier. He is literally like the MVP, like vinyl, not the stickers, the ones that are like to decorate cars, billboards, everything. He is a branding guy. He did the tuk-tuk, and now we're gonna do the big Bitcoin Cafe logo! He does not understand Bitcoin, so this is like the perfect excuse to onboard him. ¿Tú qué sabes de Bitcoin?
Pues es una moneda virtual.
¿Y tienes Bitcoin?
Los que me regalaste tú.
¿Ya? ¿Nomás nos compró?
Ya no he comprado nada, pero voy a comprar.
¿Qué te impide por comprar Bitcoin? Pero sé honesto.
Pues es que es virtual, como que no es tangible.
¿Y qué opinas de que de la nada estamos haciendo tantas cosas de Bitcoin, como el café, el tuk-tuk?
Que está increíble, que es increíble. Y me da más confianza.
Now, we added a daily thing. I don't know if you guys remember the Bitcoin well spin. So we're gonna spin the Bitcoin wishing well, return all those sats that you guys have given me so you guys can get as many sats as possible. So we're over here, gonna go to the rewards, Bitcoin well point, let's spin. Let's spin that wheel. Spinning the wishing wheel, wishing wheel. Ooh, this one's a lot. 576 sats. We're gonna put it into primal. And anybody can just literally collect them. How has it been orange pilling your dad?
It's been difficult. He's like an old school guy type of vibe. Hopefully this Bitcoin cafe and everything we are doing in the island change his mind. He's getting now what is Bitcoin, but I wanna make him understand what really Bitcoin is. All the behind the scenes type of thing of Bitcoin.
What about your mom?
My mom was super easy and she was like amazed how much Isabella has been doing. She was like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I really love your way you're thinking. I'm into Bitcoin.
Ya pronto seré Bitcoiner.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but this is the Bitcoin lesson of the day. And it's about Bitcoin being voluntary, open source. I don't know if you realize this, but the moment that you're born, you're locked into your country's currency. You don't get a choice. In some countries, like Indonesia, you can go to jail for just owning or even using another currency. It's literally fiat or death. And Bitcoin flips that on its head. It's the first open source money. The code is public. Anyone can read it, can run it, can improve it, or even try and break it. Why that matters? Because that means that Bitcoin doesn't belong to the developers or belong to the miners. It belongs to anyone who's willing to learn and participate. No one can force you to use Bitcoin. If you see a problem, you can go try and fix it. If you don't trust it, you can verify it yourself. And no one can stop you if you do. That's what makes it different from any other money in history. Fiat money is imposed. It's backed by laws, by guns, and the threat of violence. Bitcoin is chosen. It's backed by math, code, and human cooperation. I just fell. It hurts. It doesn't look bad, but there's nothing like the seawater to heal a wound. It is hour with 44 minutes that I've been without coffee, that I fell from a chair. Do you remember how I literally just fell today? Well, here it is. It hurts. Well, we're gonna try and heal them. I have this light that is supposed to heal everything. This light is from Chroma and it's supposed to help me heal. It's supposed to help me reduce pain, reduce swelling, restore my cells. So apparently this red light helps you fix everything. And what a more perfect timing than me getting injured to test it out. It's supposed to even help me with my athletic performance. So we'll see. You're supposed to literally not leave it in one spot. You're supposed to move it around. If not, you can burn yourself. And they recommend doing it for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, I feel slight relief on me standing up. I mean, it didn't disappear, but it's still there. Getting better, getting better. We'll see tomorrow. It is my favorite part of the day. Today, we made 119,000 sats. You heard that right. How? If I've been literally painting all day, I even fell off a chair and I had to ice for half the day. I haven't even been drinking any coffee. How did this girl in a beach manage to make that many sats? Well, I managed to get some wild sats, AKA non-KYC Bitcoin, and in the best way possible. Do you remember day 13 and how there's a mining rig in Paraguay with the services Zaz Mining that you can literally just rent out a little space and you start mining Bitcoin? My very own Antminer S19 XP Hydro managed to mine over 119,000 sats. all on its own in Paraguay with SAS mining. How do you do that? Mine your own Bitcoin. Honestly, it's pretty wild how you can earn Bitcoin way cheaper than buying it on an exchange. And at the same time, you're helping the network remain decentralized. Obviously, if you're curious, just go check out sasmining.com. Day 17 is officially over. It's been a rough day today, I'm not gonna lie. Number one, because I got hurt. Number two, because I haven't drinking coffee. I'm dependent on coffee. How am I feeling today? Today overall, it went. We put the Bitcoin Cafe sign. We haven't peeled it off because we need it to dry. We managed to put the Powered by Lead in at the gym. Mentally drained, so you guys helping give me ideas for the cafe is what's keeping me going. I can't stop feeling grateful. That's the one thing. Like, I did not think this series was gonna be such a part of everybody's day, and that has been the most satisfying thing ever. I feel like everybody's contributing to this so much. I cannot wait until we open. It's like the feeling is bittersweet because I can't wait for it to be open, but once it's open, the series is over, and it's like, who am I gonna talk to now? Thank you, world. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, world! It is officially day 18 of surviving with no cars, no cash, no nothing that touches the banking system, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, I fell while painting and I tried to heal my leg this morning, and last night with the chroma red light, hopefully it's healing. Like today I feel good, I can stand up and it doesn't feel really painful, but I didn't go for a run, so I'm kind of angry. Well, not angry, annoyed, but it's okay, it's okay. Rest days are welcome. Today, we got a busy day. I'm gonna change. Can you guess what my job for today is? I'm gonna be a yacht girl. Boat! All right, so the surfboard menu still needs to be finished. We still need to paint the outside wall that says "Enter for Freedom," and we need to fix up the Bitcoin Cafe logo. We still have 24 hours to go for the coffee thing, the coffee list. I still do think banning coffee should be illegal because that is cruel. I've noticed I've had some weird interactions ever since I stopped drinking coffee. First, money calls, and I'm already dressed for my job for today. So I'm gonna go to the marina and we're gonna see how we can get money there. They built this whole boardwalk with Bitcoin. That's crazy. Misael over here is building a Montessori school. And right now we're gonna go check it out and see what it's up to. This is the brand new Montessori school that is opening in Isla Mujeres September 9th. It is the first school here on the island that accepts Bitcoin and is completely non-profit. They actually have spaces for me to teach Bitcoin, so we're gonna talk to Misael about that because that would be pretty neat. But we're gonna do a little tour. So, Misael, what is a Montessori school?
Okay, a Montessori school is a school that is mostly focused on the development of the child, their growth. It's a school where we teach the kids how to grow, how to involve with the environment in a safe way and in a loving way.
And what made you want to start a school?
Well, first of all, I have two kids. They are very young, and it's an opportunity for them to have something different on the island. Not only me, but the people around me they also have small kids. We came to the conclusion that we have enough people to actually start the school.
Oh wow, that is so cool. And when do you guys open?
Well, we're going to open officially the 1st of September this year. We have been working 1 month into building the school, on painting, on organizing everything inside. And hopefully we open on the 1st of September. We're going to start classes on the 5th. We already have 16 kids signed up for this year. And we have a capacity of 30 people.
So what ages of kids will be coming here?
Well, we're going to have different stages of kids. In the Montessori system, we can have kids from the moment they are able to walk all the way up to 10 years is what we're going to handle right now in the school. And they are divided in 3 sections, which is maternal, preschooler, and primary school. They're going to be the different areas here where we're going to have those kids. We're going to have 10 kids per class and 1 teacher per class, which is a certified Montessori guide.
Bitcoin will outlast you. Some skeptics really say and like,
Oh, what happens to Bitcoin if it fails and all this, yada, yada, yada.
the reality is every single possible scenario that could have led Bitcoin to fail has already been tested. For example, banned. It's already banned in Cuba and North Korea. And trust me, people are using it there. Copied. It's been copied 10,000 times. Every single one failed. And Bitcoin is the winner. Hacked, there's a $60 billion bounty sitting on Satoshi's wallet. No one's touched it. Because the reality is, Bitcoin is like math, like the metric system, like gravity. Once humanity discovers something that works, it doesn't just go away. It actually builds on forever. And the cool part is that it's not just wealth for you, it's wealth for your children and your children's children. So when I'm grinding here for sats on day 18, it's not because of me. It's about building something that will outlast me. Look at this! Wow! I cannot believe this is real! I made this literally AI. This all started with like a random idea to literally like, hey, AI, generate me a Bitcoin cafe. And now it's here. Wow. So this is gonna be for the bread, orange. We have these, and it's a Bitcoin logo right here. This moment is iconic because we're giving Javier de Alba Bitcoin! Perfecto! Woo! You're officially a?
I am a Bitcoiner.
There you have it! If you need branding in Mexico, slogan psycho. Day 18 is officially almost over. I'm here grinding, working on the menu in the surfboard. We have the new logo in the back. We put the logo out in the front. I'm beyond excited. Even if it doesn't work and it's not a successful cafe, like, it is gonna be such a vibe. Like, I know I'm gonna be chilling here for most of my days. Listen to the ocean, it's so relaxing. I was thinking like, oh man, I don't know how to make coffee. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. But I'm like, it is what it is. Time will teach me how to do it. And that's the thing about life, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like, you learn failing. One of the major themes that I keep running across is finding something that will outlast you. Today, Misael, he was building a school. That school will outlast him. And you start thinking, when you do things to better the world, those are the things that will outlast you. The common theme is, when you see something broken, fix it. Don't just walk past it. Like, the education system is broken. All right, let's fix it. Let's build our own school. Let's make it better. You see the money is broken. Fix it. Satoshi did. Now it's in our job to use it. Now that we are nearing the end of the series, I'm going to show you how much I have in my wallet. So today, we made 50,000 sats. But since we had to pay for the signage of the whole Bitcoin cafe, we had to pay for that in Bitcoin, which was 50,000 sats. So I'm kind of like, I broke even today. Oh my goodness. We have 422,309 sats, which is about 500 bucks. So we're doing good. It's looking like we're gonna have a music act in the grand opening, and we're gonna be giving out free coffee. Booyah! We're gonna be giving out Taste of Freedom, which is the Americano. The savings that I've managed to earn are in a currency that only appreciates over time. And that blows my mind. It blows my mind how people still save in their bank accounts. Working for Sound Money is game changer. That I can officially say, because I have proven it this last 18 days. So yeah, I'll see you in day 19. Good morning, world! I'm so happy because I finally have a cup of coffee. Today, it is day 19 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that has to do with the banking system, just Bitcoin. Yesterday, we made 50,000 sats being on a boat, making money. We have 2 days left to build the Bitcoin Cafe, so the pressure is on. This is the list that we need to do in order to finish the cafe. To book a music guest, we need to print out the menu. Time to see how much I've made. In my hot wallet, I have 424,476 sats. In my cold storage, I have 731,000 sats. We made over 1 million sats. We're gonna need to spend all of it to get this show on the road. Let's go. The gloves are back out. Today's job is beach cleanup. Josh hit me up and he's like, yo, do you remember when I stayed in Mayaquita and I wanted to clean up the beach and I didn't do it? I want to hire you to do it since you're doing the 21-day challenge of surviving on Bitcoin. So if I pick up trash from the beach, he's gonna give me 85,000 sats. Let's go to the beach. So this is gonna be proof of work. I would say barefoot, but I'm not gonna go barefoot. A little backstory about Joshy. Josh is a Bitcoiner who came here to the island with his wife and his dog for about a week, and he loved it so much, he stayed for like a month and a half. Loved it so much, he was like, you know what? This is the place to be. This beach cleanup is for you, brother. Bitcoin lesson of the day. Bitcoin is like a pair of truth goggles. And once you put them on, dollars are the type of system that looks like a Ponzi scheme. They tell you that Bitcoin is too volatile. Well, they're insisting you to hold a currency designed to lose value over time. They say Bitcoin is for criminals, while they let banks launder billions for the cartels, just as long as they donate to their political campaign. They say Bitcoin is too complicated. Meanwhile, nobody can explain what the Federal Reserve actually does, or what QE is, or ZERP, or YCC. What's crazy is nothing about the fiat system makes sense, yet everyone's enslaved to it. Put on the Bitcoin goggles. What do you see? 9 pages of white paper, 21 million coins, verifiable code, a public supply schedule, math, not men. It's not perfect, but it's honest. Separating money and state is literally the most important shift ever since separating church and state. Because as long as they can print money, they own you. Bitcoin might seem complex, but at least it's the truth. The question is, can you handle it? A couple days ago, I told you that the SAT of Isla Mujeres wanted to talk to us about our projects. You know, Point Break Gym, Bitcoin Cafe, all that stuff. The day has finally come. What we're gonna tell the tax people. Let's go figure out what the government wants from us. Sort of like the IRS here in Mexico finished talking about Bitcoin. Like, what? I think we got a pro-sat chair, pro-Bitcoin. She is actually very interested about learning about Bitcoin, see how Bitcoin can help Isla Mujeres. Good opportunities, good opportunities. It is my favorite part of the series. Today we made 85,000 sats. Boom! By doing a beach cleanup. Thank you, Josh. We officially have 542,000 sats, which is roughly around $630. Day 19 is officially over. I think today went pretty smooth. I wish I had more time in a day because I still want to finish the wall outside. Am I nervous for the grand opening? We have special guests that are coming. We have Kinetic Finance, Julian Figueroa, Bitcoin Larry coming to the island, and my parents are coming to the island. I'm thinking about taking all these Bitcoin superstars, give them the Bitcoin tour. We have exactly 2 days left. I don't know if it'll be enough to pull this thing together. I'm trying to brainstorm what I can do to get all the supplies that I need for the grand opening. One thing is clear, every single bag of trash, every single sat earned, every single orange-pilled merchant, it's proof that Bitcoin doesn't just clean beaches. It cleans systems. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I will see you in day 20.
Good morning, world. It is day 20 of
Good morning, world. It is day
20 of surviving with no cash, no cards, just Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of stuff to do. So I'm gonna take over for this episode a little bit. We are gonna go on a spendathon to see all the places that Isa has orange pilled to see if they actually exist or if she's just using AI to make them all exist.
We're less than 24 hours away from opening the Bitcoin Cafe. You know how I told you Bitcoiners are coming on the island? Well, we're gonna put them to work. If you're a true Bitcoiner, you know don't trust, verify. And that's exactly what the Bitcoiners are gonna do on the island. Not with me, by themselves. They're gonna go out and verify that you can literally survive in Isla Mujeres with Bitcoin.
All right, so before we go on our epic merchant-thon, we need to convert some on-chain Bitcoin to Lightning so we can actually spend it without any fees. Here's how we're gonna do it. It's super cool. Bitcoin Well lets you send any Bitcoin from kind of your regular Bitcoin addresses, swap it over to your Lightning wallets for no fees. So I'm gonna scan the QR code. Let's just say 0.001. It's like 157 bucks. We'll move that on. All right, so we're transferring 100,000 Satoshis from my on-chain wallet over to my Lightning wallet, which I have here in my Bitcoin Well profile. You wanna try it yourself, there's no fees, just check it out at bitcoinwell.com.
All right, we got the squad here. We have
Larry,
Ashley,
Andrew,
and we have 4 hours to spend at as many locations as possible here in Isla Mujeres. Are you guys ready?
we are ready. Let's go.
All right, our first location is Isla Bistro. We're gonna get a nice coffee and start the day off right. Look, we got our 100,000 sats from Bitcoin Well. Came in about 10 minutes. We're ready to spend, baby. Let's go. What's everyone's coffee order? What do we like?
Americano.
Americano.
like a nice latte.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Ooh.
How about you, Andrew?
Latte?
Latte. Never mind, it's the day off. We have a new place to go to for coffee then. Okay, so they do accept Bitcoin, but they're just taking the day off. So we gotta find a new place now. All right, we made it to the notorious Samuel stand here. We got cold coconuts, piña, cocos.
Piña colada.
¿Cuál es tu favorita? ¿Cuál es tu favorita?
Mi favorito es el mango y el coco.
Okay, what are we having first here?
Okay. Coconut. I'm going to do a pineapple smoothie.
Pineapple smoothie.
And I will get the ice cream, coconut ice cream.
Okay.
We're gonna do sin.
Woo! It's better because when you accept dollars, you need to make a big lines to change the money.
Yeah, so you get it direct in your wallet.
Yes.
That's awesome. Next stop, Celia's fruit stand. I could use some bananas.
Yeah, platanos.
All right, let's go get it. We will see if we got the right place. I have no idea. Hola. ¿Eres Celia? Ah. Somos amigos de Isabela Santos. Queremos comprar algo con Bitcoin. Okay, we're in the right spot. So we got the bananas. Oh yeah, water would be a good idea. Got the agua fresca. All right. And done. Perfecto. We have the bananas. We have the water. We have the mandarin juice. We are set. What is our next destination, crew? 2 for 2. Getting those sats spent, baby. ¿Sí? ¿Aceptas Bitcoin? Perfecto. Alrighty.
El celular se echó a perder.
Es nuevo y lo tiene.
Oh, ¿no tiene el celular con Bitcoin? ¿No tiene aplicación?
Sí, sí tenía, pero mi celular no sirve.
¿Aceptas Bitcoin?
No, amigo,
No, okay. We're trying out here. People are trying to sell us stuff, but we tell them we only have Bitcoin.
I think that we're going to get some, though. This proves the point that you have to go back and make sure you revisit the merchants that you orange pill, because if they don't get continuous business in Bitcoin, they may give up.
We might have found someone who will take our Bitcoin. All right.
Thank you.
We want to buy something from you. Can we buy something from you in Bitcoin?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Buy something and pay in Bitcoin.
Can you tell us your store so we can send people here?
Well, the name of the store is Orange House.
Orange House.
The reason about that.
No way.
The reason about that is because all the buildings are painted to color orange, so we don't think too much.
We got a little orange pilling in.
A little orange pilling.
We got the Orange House to accept Bitcoin. How awesome is that?
That is serendipitous.
So
is what
good.
it is.
¿Abierto?
Oh.
Yes. Yeah? Yes. We're here to spend Bitcoin.
More Bitcoin. Más.
Don't kill the owner, okay?
I'll do latte as well.
The iced coffee, like blended?
Oh yeah, like a frappe?
Yeah.
Yes.
We do that? That would be amazing. What is it? What do we get next?
Tacos Toro.
Tacos Toro.
Let's get some tacos.
All right. They're selling us, and we're only buying if they take Bitcoin. ¿Aceptas Bitcoin? Sí. Sí, perfecto. 3 tacos de pescado.
Pescado no hay.
No.
Camarones, pollo, pastor, res y chorizo.
¿Con camarones? 3.
Okay.
Perfecto, gracias.
Dame la comida, abuela, chicharrones, papita frita. Dame un bistec de cerdo, frijoles negros, comida rica.
A successful afternoon here.
Successful afternoon.
Living on the Bitcoin standard.
4 successful purchases.
Yep. I wonder how Issa's doing.
I don't know. I wonder how she's doing. We'll have to check in with her when we get back.
I know she's freaking out a little bit because the cafe's opening very soon, and she realized this morning she didn't actually have the coffee. Maybe the most important part. She's on her way. We're gonna meet up with her, and then we are gonna go. She's gonna take us on a tour of a secret beach, and yeah. How does it feel? 16 hours to go.
Honestly, it feels nerve-wracking. As you can tell, like I don't even have time to put makeup on. I'm a little stressed now.
You're vibrant. You're giving off good vibes.
Really?
Don't need to
I
make
feel
up for
so
the
bad
vibes.
because we still need to do the tour. I'm gonna bring more. I
We
have
got
way
the
more.
books, we got the jades, we got Rockstar, we got the treasure hodler, and the
Wait, tell us the story of that.
Larry, you have to do the honors.
I appreciated them having me as a small part of BTC Isla.
You're a huge part.
And it was half congratulations on the first year of BTC Isla and half thank you for allowing me to be a small part of it.
What happened?
Oh, what didn't happen? I'm tired, fam. Because the thing is, it's not just me trying to do the jobs. I have to like actually build a Bitcoin cafe. We're opening tomorrow, and I didn't really like think about it until I was like, oh my gosh. We had to clean all the inside. You have to actually make the coffee. So now we have the cold brew.
Put the lights up.
Put the lights up.
We got you this time. I'm on shin protection duty. Gotta make sure she doesn't break those up again.
Right now I'm gonna give the tour and then I have to go back and get ready because tomorrow we open first thing in the morning. Julian, you handle it, you take over.
I did it! Good morning, world! It is day 20, no cards, no cash, no government, just Bitcoin.
I really hope I don't sound like that.
You sound a little bit like that. Secret beach time.
It is Bitcoin lesson of the day. Bitcoin is for everyone. Here's the truth. Gold can't be sent around the world securely. Fiat leaves 1.7 billion people locked out. But Bitcoin, you can send just about 10 cents to anybody with just a phone and an internet connection, basically for free. That means that a kid from Mexico with 5 pesos and a hedge fund in New York with 500 million can both play the same game. It's money that doesn't care where you're from, where your passport is from, or even if you can open a bank account or not. The network is open. The rules are the same. The opportunities are infinite because Bitcoin isn't built for the rich, for the West, for banks. It is built for everyone. My day, it went so nice. It is so nice to have you guys here. I was a little scared, I'm not gonna lie, having you guys go to all the places that I went to that accept Bitcoin. They trusted me, they knew me, and I speak Spanish. I'm like so surprised that you guys, gringos, that only speak English, go up to them and actually get them to accept Bitcoin. I was like,
Puedo pagar con Bitcoin, that's all you need to know.
literally, but to me, it's just like, wow, it worked. Like, it worked. My preaching, the sweating, going there daily, it worked. The people that I have been going to loyally all these 21 days, they get it. They get just to accept, they see it as a payment. So Klaus also opening his gym. So it's been hard for both of us support each other in this. Not gonna lie, living on the Bitcoin standard has taken a toll on my relationship. Is that we're trying to build sort of like a health resort in Mayaquita, like sort of like the Bali vibes.
Nice. Yeah, what's the best thing? What's your
best
favorite moment from this whole last little bit?
Okay, there's one moment I keep going back to, and it was the day that I was doing the churro stand and the taco stand. I was talking to Haiti, and I asked her, how has it been taking Bitcoin? Her response was the best, and she was like, no. Like, honestly, like, if you can accept Bitcoin, why wouldn't you? Like, it's another form of payment.
They just believe it.
They believe it.
They believe it. Well, they're seeing it work for them.
Yeah. But the 21 days has helped me learn so many things. Like, I work with my computer. You know what I mean? This has pushed me to be outside, like talk to people more. These 21 days, it has taught me to balance everything. Like even when you're working, you can have a good time. At the end of the day, it's like everything's gonna work out. The worst was day 2. Nobody was accepting Bitcoin. And it showed me how if you don't spend your Bitcoin, all the work that you put in goes away. I've learned a lot. I think I've learned too. Not everything needs to be perfect. Like the opening tomorrow. I don't know how to make a bull run. Failing is not failing. You just have to try, and every day you're gonna get better at whatever you do. Day 21, it's tomorrow. And I can't wait. I'm excited for the surprise that I have for you guys tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
And I will see you in day 21. Do I have to work tomorrow? No, because I'm gonna be a barista.
Final job.
Final job.
Outro, let's go.
Good morning, world. It is day 21 of surviving with no cards, no cash, no nothing that touches the banking system, just Bitcoin. It is 5:30 in the morning. We're about to go for a run and then get ready. The opening of the Bitcoin Cafe. We have to go set up all the tables because my job is to be a barista. The one thing I haven't done yet.
I'm super nervous. I've been waiting for this for 21 days. I'm actually scared if I'm gonna have any customers, if it's gonna work. I don't know how to make coffee. This idea just literally started out as this random AI post. Now I have to make it happen. I want this to be a place where Bitcoiners and non-Bitcoiners start exchanging wild ideas. There are no barriers, but it will change lives, and that's what I wanted to do. We're gonna try every single day to make it happen.
So you know how there's always problems when you wait last minute to do things.
Last night, we're like, oh, okay, let's plug our amazing oven that we bought for the fresh bread. It is 240 voltage. Do you know what voltage the Bitcoin Cafe is? It's at 110. Are we making fresh bread today? No. So in a moment of utter distress, don't panic and find a solution. Get yourself a mom like mine. Just kidding. They did bring a little backup oven, so we are going to have fresh bread, my friends. Y aquí luce trampónico. Welcome to the speed tour of the Bitcoin Cafe. We have exactly 90 minutes before it opens. This is what actual freedom tastes like. You gotta be zen with the Bitcoin logo. You gotta fix the money, you fix the world. But first, coffee. We got all these insane little plant jars with the bee. We got the orange light because pure signal over here. We got these handmade custers. You will see a ton of detail. This used to be a red couch, but nothing stops this train. We got the book station. You can read your best books in the house. Of course, we gotta represent BTC Isla because this wouldn't happen without BTC Isla. We got the Bitcoin yearbook. And of course, the big fat menu. Everything is priced in sats. You order here, cash or Bitcoin. We are about to do the first Bitcoin payment, turning on the Bitcoinized machine. Bull run, escanea. Yo ya estoy, tú.
Ya, send, ya. Ahora como hago. Ya, confirm.
Ahí está, confirm you got this, Dad, you got this.
Woo! Whoa!
Now we gotta print it out. Oh my God!
Just try it and change your life forever. No more banks. Your money is in your wallet.
We're here with Chris from Mundaka. He's never paid in Bitcoin, so this is gonna be his first Bitcoin payment at the Bitcoin Cafe. So you got the code storage. Oh, there we go. Invoice paid. Boom, boom. And then the receipt. This is awesome. Your receipt that you paid in Bitcoin, my friend.
Thank you very much. This is what freedom tastes like.
What is your number one Bitcoin lesson?
Never leave it on exchanges because I lost my BTC years back. But you do still need to do a lot of work in terms of how to mitigate that risk. Or if for newbies, I suggest maybe they leave a portion on a trusted exchange, but a good portion you want to do self-custody. That's my suggestion.
Money is one of the most important, or probably the most important technology that we have, but humans have shown that they will always try to manipulate money if there's a way to do that. And now that we have Bitcoin, Satoshi invented a digital currency that cannot be manipulated because it's based on a fixed supply and proof of work that ties the digital currency to the physical world with energy.
What is your Bitcoin lesson of the day?
Talk to people and learn as much as you can, because that's the only way to gain knowledge about Bitcoin. As a beginner myself, knowledge is the best thing to have.
You start small, buy what you can. You don't have to have a whole Bitcoin. You can have a tiny, tiny piece of it, and that'll get you in the game. I'm so excited that a community is building here because I was shopping, like where can I live where I can also use Bitcoin and feel a little bit freer, so.
Bitcoin teaches you that no matter how crappy things might seem on the surface, there is always hope down below, and you gotta just keep looking for it. Bitcoin is the light at the end of the tunnel, the darkest tunnels we have in life. Keep looking for the Bitcoin, and you'll find hope. Did you think she was gonna make it?
Yeah, honestly, with Isa, everything she wants to do, make it happen.
You too, man. Both of you guys.
Bitcoin does have, makes you like a hustler for life. Cheers.
Cheers.
¡Qué bueno! Okay, ready? And 3, 1, 2, ¡Vive Bitcoin!
Now that you've made it through all 21 days, what is your top 3 pieces of advice for living on the Bitcoin standard?
Number 1, if we want to live in a world that's like a Bitcoin standard, we have to start earning in Bitcoin. Once you start earning in Bitcoin, the volatility doesn't affect you. Living on the Bitcoin standard was hard. I don't know how it will be in a couple years. What's impacted me the most these 21 days was the immense help that I've been getting, because a lot of people don't like to take help from other people. It's a game changer once you start accepting help from other people. We don't have to do everything alone. This Bitcoin Cafe has proven it. The Bitcoin Cafe, it started as an idea, but that idea turned into like a rock that you throw down the hill and it starts rolling and the momentum's going and everybody's helping, giving ideas, suggestions. The 21 days, it started as an idea, then we started rolling. Then you have Julian leading the production team. You have Ben, you have Beto that has been not sleeping for the past 21 days. So a huge shout out.
Huge shout out to Beto. If you've enjoyed these last 21 episodes that we put out, Beto's QR code is gonna pop up somewhere here. Send him some sats. I made him promise he can't touch any of them for 10 years. So show the magic of Bitcoin if you love the show. That's all I have to say.
This is the place where the magic happens, and I hope you enjoy this series as much as I do, realizing it just for you.
You know, my dad always says, don't wait for tomorrow what you can do today. All the details that you see here, they didn't happen overnight. Slowly every day, like I've been trying to work on it. You know, stop talking about it and just do it. There were so many days that I wanted to give up on the 21 days, but I knew if one day I would not do it, like that 1 second that I would have let my brain be like, okay, yeah, just give up. Touch fiat, touch your credit card. If I would have done that for 1 minute, I would have not enjoyed the moment that we're all here celebrating all these people that came to the grand opening to celebrate the ending of the 21 days, it wouldn't have felt the same. I wanted to give a huge thank you to all of the sponsors of these series. Big shout out to Primal that I've been using for the past 21 days, and they have made it so easy. Having a wallet in a Nostr client changes everything. Like, you don't need to use multiple apps. Bitcoin Well, the big OG, there's been a couple times where that YouTube payout literally came into my Lightning wallet because I literally had no more sats. Bitcoin Well, huge shout out. I always dollar cost average from there and automatically sends it to my cold storage. They are the best non-custodial exchange. Wallet of Satoshi, huge shout out to Wallet of Satoshi. #1 favorite because they're easy, simple to use. Customer onboarding is ridiculously easy. That is one of my #1 favorite wallets out there. I will die on that hill. We got big gives in the house, big gives with the Bitcoin future bonds. That's what I would call them. They're like bonds for the future that you can gift to someone. They believed in this crazy idea on surviving for 21 days, and I have yet to figure out a gift better than Bitcoin. And with big gifts, it's possible. Oh my goodness, SAS mining over in everywhere worldwide, but with their mining rigs over in Paraguay, you guys make mining easy. They've been the true MVP, allowing me to truly live on that Bitcoin standard and that decentralized money aspect. Honestly, Chroma, you guys came in the perfect space, like in the perfect timing. I know it sucks that I fell, but having the light, and this morning, my shins woke up actually pretty sore. That's what happens. Chroma, you're literally saving lives out there with your glasses, with your red light, like the equipment that you guys are developing. It is insane. How am I supposed to say thank you to thanking the whole GetBase team? I could not thank them enough. You know, it started out like, hey, let's do this 21-day challenge. Every single member of the GetBase team has pulled their own weight to make this series possible. To you watching this show, and if you're watching till this long, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Making me part of your routine, participating, commenting, liking it, just watching it. Like you were the fuel. It's satisfying, but at the same time, I'm gonna miss, sharing this time with you. There's only a screen separating us, my friend. But thank you. This is not the end of BTC Isla. This is just the beginning.
The fiat system is gonna make you fight for survival anyways. We keep fighting every single day to survive. But we might as well survive on our own terms. So as hard as it is to work the 9 to 5, to grind off the credit card debt, the student loans, it's no harder to do that stuff than to learn Bitcoin.
It was rough, but it feels good.
So everybody watching is wondering, when is the next 21-day series? Where are you going next with this? Survive traveling across Mexico, only using Bitcoin. Would you do it?
Right now, you're asking me? No.
I think the next challenge, we could do 21 countries in 21 days. We could cross America only using Bitcoin. You guys watching, if you have ideas, let us know, and we'll see what we see.